Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be playing music. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
We get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
I don't know if y'all know it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you feel it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to win. You got to understand, we're going to win right now.
Yeah. Storm. Yeah, bro. You good? Yeah, bro. Good. Storm.
Little motivation in the room as we let people get in. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez from Trav, man, on this Deadbolt ATL podcast edition on this Wednesday evening. Hope y'all putting the kids to bed. Y'all have made dinner already. Unfiltered truth. What's happening? Appreciate you in the building.
Storm.
All right. Y'all know what time we are, man. Let's go ahead and start getting into it. Travo was happening.
Shit, just cool and my nigga. Everything good with you?
Everything good, man. A little tight, man. I had to have a little neck thing done today.
The chiropractor.
No, I had to get a neck injection.
Oh, but that shit hurt.
Man, the motherfucking goddamn shit went from the top of my neck. That shit felt like it was touching the top of my asshole. That's how long. Look, I'm gonna tell you a true story. You're gonna laugh about this. A few weeks ago, I was scheduled for one, right? And I went in. And you know they're not supposed to show you the needle or nothing like that. All that shit supposed to put up. For some reason, the needle wasn't put up. Guess how long the needle was? Trav. No, real cap. No cap. The needle was like that. That's a long needle, ain't it?
What the hell was wrong with your neck?
Well, you know, I had a little commercial accident where a motherfucker hit me on my bike or whatever in a tow truck. So just going through the process, you know how that you know. So you know you gotta make it look good. So had to go get some injections and all that shit. And you know, I feel a little it's tight, but it's getting looser by the moment and shit like that, you know. But I was shook though, Trav. The motherfucker laid me down. I seen the needle, right? And I got up at first and I said, man, I gotta use the motherfucking bathroom. I said, I gotta use the bathroom. They had already wiped my back and everything. Trey, you know how they gotta clean you up and shit. I'm half naked and shit. I gotta pee, man. I'm about to piss myself. That's what I was just about to say. He was like, he's like, you're gonna feel a pinch and a burn. I said, man, I gotta piss, man. I'm about to piss on myself. Hey, I came back. He was like, so are you gonna be okay to do? I'm like, man, to be honest with you, I was like, man, if I could reschedule, that'd be my best bet. I need something to like calm me down. So he prescribed me. I don't even know what it is to this day, but I was on my way to that motherfucker today, nigga. And I was in La La Land.
Mm.
And so he laid me down today. He let me keep my, my portable JBLs on. And yeah, I was just listening to some soothing R&B, man, and I didn't even feel it. I was like, so just for curiosity, how far did that needle go down my back? And homie said, man, that shit went, damn near to the middle of your back.
But he went down on your shit?
Yeah, right in the middle, that little bulge is at in the middle of your neck when your neck and your spine connect?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your shit was fucked up or something?
Yeah. I had a herniated disc and a bulge in my neck.
Oh yeah, you had some serious shit going on.
Yeah, man. But a nigga getting back together though, Trav. Getting back together, gotta be able to do the show. You see, all the way together. You feel me? But outside of that, man, it's been crazy in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I personally though, I found this real funny, bro. Like this little clip we about to play, the first little thing about Atlanta. Now, this is, I don't believe this nigga was 14, first off, when he was rapping this shit. But this is one of Tip's first recordings of when he actually, got his start and got his jump and shit like that. So I want to show how he was rapping back then, and I want you to guess where he got his influence from.
Hey, and we have rapper Tip and second to none. A little Tip, I tell you, he's on his way.
G, it's the TIP in the house. And right now, I'ma keep this jam. I wrote how y'all long hear me up. G, I'm living in the ghetto, all kinds of criminals around me. As long as they out of trouble, when there's trouble all around me, I have to try my best to keep the hood from taking me under. It's like it's standing right, but I'm sick about it. No male role models go to sleep alone at night. They took my uncle under, now they trying to give him life. My father's far away and black clothes and law was city. But things would be better if he was living with my mom and me. So I guess for 5 more years, I do this new thing. Else I have to sell a dime and go read the game. And 4 seasons of the year, it's hard enough just to survive. But for me to do my best to still at the same time. But yo, I can't try cause I don't want to do this crack thing. The government wants to understand, but baby, it's a black thing. A brother make it flow so other brothers catch the rope. They slanking yo, cause they sick of being broke. But y'all don't hear it though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all.
Hey. I fought with that on
the motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Oh,
if you ask me, look, if you ask me, you said something about where he might have got an influence from. I hear two different styles, right?
Right.
Go ahead and give you my 2.
What you got?
I got Crick Cross and I got Pimp C, nigga. UGK, recipes to Pimp, my nigga.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he got the hand move. He moving like crisscross.
But if I'm not mistaken, I know the Browns, the darker skinned cat from Crick Cross, he rapped kind of like that. Maybe the light skinned nigga did too. Maybe they both did, but they were both on the same shit. And then he just got that Pimp C motherfucking flavor to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to T.I., man.
Outkast, you don't think he sound like, because they saying in the comments Outkast and UGKs.
I mean, he was definitely, to me, nigga, the way Big Boy sound and the way Criss Cross sound is similar. It's almost like some Atlanta shit, bro.
So let me ask you, would you say that Criss Cross birthed that style then?
I don't know, my nigga, because they
came out before
everybody. Well, they came out before everybody, my nigga. If you think about it,
that style then, are you saying because you're basically
bro? But guess what? When they first came out, they wasn't rapping like that. They weren't rapping like that until they kind of grew up and started cussing a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like once after the Brat had joined So Def, and then they had they had that one major song with the Brat and the dark skinned nigga. I forgot the name of the song, but that shit's still a hard song to this day though. They rap style had kind of grew up and graduated, my nigga, and they just fell the fuck off. It's like that child star shit be hard to keep up with, bro.
Yeah, it do.
I do know things started happening. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting sick, shit like that, man. But it's like Bow Wow. You see where the fuck he at?
Yeah, Bow Wow said he I was gonna put this little clip on about
But
him.
I got some since just right quick, like since we talked about this young T.I. performer right here, man. This just came. I think I just sent this shit to you. Let me see. This shit here just came in my little feed, my nigga. This shit posted 33 minutes ago. This fresh off the press. Complex has revealed their top 50 best Atlanta rappers of all time.
Oh,
Andre
man,
3K. Andre 3K number 1, and it's only 15. Oh no, he got the whole list over here. Number 50 is Lil Nas X.
Well, let's go through, let's dissect this the best way we know how real quick, right? And anybody want to chime in and give us your top 3 off this list. I know this is 50, but I want to know who your top 3 is, because I think that's what holds
me personally, off of this list, it probably would be 3K, T.I., and Luda. Hold on, let me see who else on the list though, because see, my list will change up. But top, because see, they got Sci-Hi at 48. They got motherfucking JID at 27. I mean, I don't see them being really incorrect, my nigga. The top 3 that got up there has had way more impact on music, on hip hop, period, out of Atlanta, my nigga.
True,
impact.
true.
The top 3 I got. That's I'm just saying, but not, I don't know. Everybody's favorite is going to be different, but the top 3 they didn't done the biggest impact.
Well, I gotta disagree with you, and the reason
give me go ahead.
I'm switching out my 3 T.I. I'm switching them out with Jeezy. And the reason why I say that, I want you to hear me out. The reason why I say I'm switching them out with Jeezy is because Jeezy's catalog has aged better than T.I.'s. Like if you really think about it, like I can go to an old school Jeezy concert and I can listen to more of Jeezy's catalog than T.I.'s. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we can run down, you know, a couple of songs. I'm not bumping.
We ain't even gotta do that. We ain't even gotta do that.
Yeah, I'm not bumping.
I'm gonna tell you why though. So in my opinion, I've seen both of them headline one music fest.
Right.
They had the whole they pretty much get the same time, as much time as they need on stage, my nigga. Right. Jeezy's impact over the crowd, nigga, down to 100,000 people was not like T.I.'s, my boy. Both of them niggas got hits for days. T.I. shit stretch a little further, man.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but both of them niggas got hit for days though. It is what it is. They like they like the two. It's almost like Jeezy, the nigga that Jeezy is the rapper that's equivalent to T.I. that is not that good at rapping. He just be saying.
Give me T.I.'s top 3 best songs in your eyes.
In my eyes, shit, that's hard, my nigga. Because one of them shit gonna be top back. Even when you play that, it's going crazy.
Top back.
I don't fucking know, nigga. Shit, you don't know me, maybe. Rubber Band. That ain't no. I can't say that off the top. It gonna take me, nigga, some hours to even think about that. Because I don't even know my favorite T.I. song right now at the top.
Well, I would tell you, I feel like his number 1 commercial hit was "Live Your Life" with Rihanna.
Like, I think I agree with you on that. Oh, either that or the Justin Timberlake song.
Yeah, or the Justin Timberlake song.
Number 1 commercial hit.
My favorite commercial song from T.I., where I'm like, okay, where I know he gonna have and he gonna play in the concerts is gonna be that. The next one is
he might not be performing that in concert though, my boy.
But listen, the second one I got is "Why You Want to Go and Do That." You know what I'm saying? I liked that song. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I like that song too.
And I think the third one would have to be I can't think of a third one.
Yeah, because it's hard. So sometimes the reason you can't think of a third one is because when it comes to a situation where you start thinking about nigga songs, you fucking forget. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I just looked up T.I.'s most popular songs right quick. Like "Live Your Life" is one of them. "Dead and Gone," the shit with Justin Timberlake, is one of them. "Bring 'Em Out" is one of them. "About the Money" with Young Thug is one of them. Whatever You Like, which I didn't fucking like that song at all. That was a huge song, though. That was a huge song.
That was my shit. I can't even hold you. I remember we did one of the Deadbolt trailers. We had that as the background.
Which one? The Whatever You Like?
Yeah.
Hey, he went up with that bitch though. You feel him? So he got a shitload of hit songs, but Jeezy also has a shitload of hit songs that we like. You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. Which one do you think aged better in your eyes?
I listen to so for me, I listen to T.I. way more than I listen to Jeezy.
So you think his catalog has aged better when you get age 50?
For me, I'm bumping Dope Boys in the Trap, my nigga. But also I'm also bumping motherfucking Go Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm bumping.
Something funny that went viral though this week.
So you know what's crazy? Hold on, I got a good explanation for you on this.
Yeah.
Jeezy first album, I love. I ain't like Jeezy's second and third album like that. I fuck with T.I. first 4 albums all the way through, top and bottom.
So you liked it his first album.
Jeezy first album, I'm fucking with it. But when Jeezy came with the
you ain't like the Inspiration?
That song with R. Kelly, my nigga, I hated that shit.
Was that on the Inspiration?
That's on his second album. That was his second biggest single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That Inspiration had I Get Money, motherfucking What Y'all Talking About. Goddamn.
That's that shit though. What y'all talking about, that shit. That's that shit. But compared to his first album, my nigga, it wasn't an impressive follow-up.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
You know
It was kind of like people. I liked it, but it wasn't like critically acclaimed. He definitely came back.
You think about T.I., nigga. T.I.'s second album was trap music, my nigga. He went up.
He climbed the next 2 albums.
He climbed. Yeah.
And I kind of fucked with that King album too. Like that King album,
that's what Top Back was on.
Yeah, I kind of fucked with that King album. Man. It was more commercial. You know, you had a more commercial hits on it, but I personally,
but you know why though, right?
Yeah,
because it was surrounding the ATL movie time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So the movie came out. He dropped the album, which wasn't the soundtrack to the album, but it kind of went with the movie. You feel me? The King album. So it just kind of made sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So if that goes with the King album, then it made absolute sense. And now thinking about it, I do agree with you. Now, as we go down this list, just on the front part, so we can keep it moving a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with Young Thug being number 6. Like I don't got him at number 6 in the total body of work.
I agree. I agree with you, my brother. I agree. Absolutely not. Young Thug number 6 out of 50.
No, yeah, he can't be number 6. Now, if we talking about influence, then I got Young Thug in the top 3. We talking about influence, but if we're solely talking about best rappers with a little bit of influence put in, but we really going off their catalogs, Thug can't be number 6. You know, I would raise Luda up a spot. I'm gonna tell you, between Big Boy, because they're solo artists now. Big Boy has dropped 3 solo albums. He's definitely
3, 4, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's a solo artist. So if you say solo artist and you put him and 2 Chainz in here, man, I got 2 Chainz motherfucking ahead of motherfucking Big Boy on the solo side.
I do too. I put
2 Chainz, Big Boy. Not Titty Boy, but 2. Yeah, man. Like I ain't
2 Chainz dropped them hits, my bro.
Yeah, 2 Chainz dropped them hits.
And then 2 Chainz got a good show. Like he got a real good show with a lot. Then he can perform with a live band, my nigga. I done seen it. I remember we went to a fucking 2 Chainz show, nigga. That shit was lit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we gotta give him. Deadbolt ATL was definitely in the 2 Chainz show, and when he did Big Booty Hoes, All I Want for My Birthday, it's just like, bro, like we lost.
That nigga went crazy.
Yeah,
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like that song, like that was one of those songs that had to. When I heard it the first time, I was like, Then I heard it in the spot, like I don't know, niggas was out, and I heard it in the club setting. I was like, oh, that shit smack.
Let's hit these comments right quick. Like, man, we got Tremont in the building. What's good, Tremont? Tremont said he 2 high up. He talking about Young Thug. Yeah, we all agree on that. Young Thug 2 high up. Tremont dropped their top 3 Atlanta rappers. He said Jeezy, Gucci, and Future.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. I mean, you know.
Can't argue with that.
You can't argue. They all had an impact.
But as I go down this list,
one more comment. We got Toya in the building. Toya, how you doing this evening? She said, I saw him perform with a broken leg. 2 Chain dope. My boy had to go get that bag. He numbed up on some of that drink and some of that dank and got on out there.
Yeah.
And got to it. You feel me? Went on ahead and got that shit dropped off in the account, cash, app, Zelle, however it happened, probably cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
But
I
I'm
fuck with Chain.
gonna tell you another person who's not getting his respect. If you really want to talk about number 6 spot, right? I might have to elevate 21 Savage from that number 11 spot up to that number 6 spot, because let's just keep
Ain't no bad idea, bro. They ain't no bad idea. That's solid. That's solid.
His first 2 solo albums would be considered classics.
I would move with you on that one.
And
It's
then
21 and number 6.
He turned Drake up on that. It's sorry for her loss. Her loss, nigga. 21 did his thing. You feel what I'm saying? And to keep it a bean, that album was harder than him and Future, Drake's and Future's album. Like 21 made the hardest album with Drake ever. Like as far as like on the feature collab side, 21 and Drake got the hardest collab.
Let me ask you something. I don't know. I can't recall right now. Does Drake only have collab albums with Future and 21? That's it? Or does he have more?
He got Party Next Door album coming out in October.
Okay, so that ain't out yet. But as far as rappers, it's only 21 and Future.
Yep.
Okay. So I was thinking about a J. Cole collab album, but they had a song.
Just went on tour, remember?
Yeah. Okay, they went on tour.
I think Kendrick stopped that momentum. If you just want to be funky about it, I think they might have considered doing the album together, but I just think it just fell through the wayside. So yeah,
Cole and Kendrick has supposed to been doing an album for the longest, but something they can't get shit worked out with the label. Who ain't no telling what.
And I'm gonna elevate Killer Mike. I'm gonna elevate Killer Mike to the 11th spot. I can't quite put him over Little Baby because Little Baby first 2 albums was dope. Like you can't take nothing away from the first 2. Now, did he start declining after the first 2? Yeah. Yes. But for me, Killer Mike got 2 solid albums.
My boy Kill, I put Kill above Little Baby. He just make better music. Killer Mike, I put Killer Mike above Little Baby.
Okay, so okay, yeah.
He make better music. To me, Killer Mike makes way better music than he has been. He just had a like a major label fall off for 20 years. He dropped his first album, Sign the Face. Then he didn't drop again as a solo artist on a major platform until last year. So he had a huge motherfucking fallout. But he was doing shit. Obviously, he with him and his little duo. They the biggest fucking duo damn near of all time, almost now. They huge. But they rap be like that shit be like. Now it be like the rap music to get them niggas to the bag. That would that be. It don't be the popular rap in our culture. Killer Mike, the Run the Jewels shit is the music to get them to money because they like the most touring group ever. They get to the money for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really fun.
They got songs like we got some more parts of this list real quick as we wrap up the Atlanta.
We got 17 Jermaine Dupri, 18 Lil Jon, 19 Takeoff, 20 Gunna.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's another disrespect.
Throw at 29.
You got the list to put up, or you just?
It's in the comments. You know,
okay.
The rest of it in the comments.
Okay. I mean, just
okay.
okay.
They got a little Scrappy on there at 44.
I fuck with Scrappy.
They got Pee Wee Longway on that 49.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, OJ the Juice Man should be higher. Don't ask me how.
They got him at 42.
He should be a little bit higher. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know where Rich Homie Quan went wrong at. I don't know where. I think he went wrong with that flexing song when he started gyrating on stage.
I think Rich Homie Quan went to jail, nigga.
No, he started gyrating on fucking stage. He didn't go to no jail to stop his motion like that. He did that.
Sure?
He did the flex song where he was gyrating on fucking stage, twitching his hips and all that shit. He ain't been the same since. And I know he had a situation, and we about to play this clip because we about to get into the rest of the Atlanta news as we move on. It'll kind of wrap around what I'm about to say. But they had some real street beef going on. And, you know, obviously YSL Woody is about to clarify that and when we get to talking about it. But you know, with that and just the music from the people, I just think he fell off when he started getting on that fruity shit. He started moving fruity. Everybody can't do that.
That ooh song, that's a big song though for that nigga.
Man, but if you read a lot of the comments and you see where the fans were at with it, a lot of people didn't respect that gyrating that he was doing. Like I'm telling you, like I remember vividly the motion that he was having. He was having real street beef, so he couldn't really engage in the music like he wanted to. Because if you really think about it, him and YFN Lucci, when they got into it with that Young Thug and Peanut died, because remember Peanut died, I think in 2016, 2017. That's when them niggas started, both of their careers started going down because they was really in street beef in the street behind this shit. And it's like, I think that had a lot to do with it, but I also think that the people just they didn't gravitate to that other side. You know, even though that song, that flex shit, whatever that was, you're right, it did go up there a little bit, but that was the last charting song of any high relevance that the man had. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, shout out to the niggas Complex, man, who put together this list. Like I said, I respect the list for the most part. There's some people too high up, yeah, but they got all the right people, I would say, on the list. You know, so I'll leave that at that as far as that go. You know what I mean? Like I think they got some of the right people on the list. You know, like I said, some is rated higher than others. This situation though, Trav,
is it more rappers out of Atlanta than 50? Is this everybody?
No, this ain't everybody. This is just people who have, anybody I can motherfucking think of, you know.
Let me hit the comments right quick. Like,
I'm gonna tell you who they left out. Nigga, they left out my nigga Money Man. Shout out to my nigga Money Man. I ain't hear you call off Money Man name. Is he in there? Money Man.
Is he from Atlanta though?
Yeah, goddamn Money Man from Atlanta, nigga.
I thought that nigga was from Alabama.
Man, hell no, Money Man ain't from Atlanta. Nigga used to Money Man from over there off in Lithonia, man. You know, my first cameraman, Jarvis and him, they was all friends. So, you know, I used to go, the nigga name used to be J Money. So we used to go, we used to go over to the nigga house.
Okay, he grew up in Decatur.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
he from New York, though.
I don't know where the nigga from. I was fucking with the nigga back in, this was, you already know, 2010.
Yeah, they called him an Atlanta rapper. Yeah, they had to make sure. Because I could have swore I might have seen that nigga saying something about the country or some shit. He like being the country.
Yeah,
Money Man. Yeah, I would have definitely put Money Man on there. Nigga over a few of these motherfuckers. You know,
Money Man definitely got to go on there, and Gunna got to be higher up the list than what he is. Man, that nigga is going through snitch allegations, and that nigga still dropping jewels, selling out shows. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get a man his flower. I think the only reason why he's that down is because of what's going on. They just trying to disrespect the man's name. But anyway, as we move forward, let's move forward.
Right quick, like man, Jamon said 21 old mixtapes was even hard. Jamon also said, "How the fuck is Playboy Cardi so high too?" I didn't even know that.
Playboy Cardi got a cult following. Let's keep it a bean. The Magnolia album. The first album that Playboy Cardi dropped with Pierre Bourne, that producer, nigga, that album was hard, nigga. Early day Lil Uzi, like beginning stages of Lil Uzi and him, nigga, that shit was hard, nigga. So, and that's before he got on that weird, all the way weird shit. So that album to me, nigga, was a motherfucking, that shit had about 6-7 songs on it. So that album, nigga, I would listen to that album. So I fuck with early stage Playboy Cardi. I don't fuck with the new Playboy Cardi, but he definitely got a cult following though. You feel what I'm saying? Like the nigga got a cult following. You book Playboy Cardi, nigga, you selling out. He got a motherfucking cult following all the motherfucking devil worshiping weird motherfuckers now. Big facts, you feel me? But on some satire type shit, Trav, as we spin the block. This shit right here, bro. Like, what was dude thinking when he did what he did on this motherfucking freeway right here, bro?
Ain't no way they on high speed right now.
Damn, go, bro. You that beat, bro. Go, bro. Damn. Look. Oh, Gigi, he jumped out. He's gone.
Swear that go.
Bro, just jump that motherfucker,
Go, Marco, before they get you.
Somebody in
the car?
Yeah, somebody in the car.
Go
in the car. The police go.
Boy, that boy had to get away. They clipped his ass though. They tried to get his ass. The police got his ass to stop, but he hopped that motherfucking median and got the hell on.
That nigga, hey, he was across the joint. He was across the joint and goddamn
What do they call
over
that?
the barrier and shit.
What do they call that? A pit maneuver when the police hit the back of your car and make your shit turn around.
They cars built for that shit.
Yeah, they ain't playing, my nigga.
Yeah, they bashing your shit.
Yeah, they ain't playing for. And the motherfuckers shoot your ass by Georgia State Patrol. Hey, I do not want to get. I'd have been pulled over by Georgia State Patrol before, but just for speeding. I don't know dumb shit. You feel me? I ain't finna try to run from them. Yeah,
that shit is fucking crazy, man. In other news in Atlanta, the DEA in Atlanta, man, has seized over a ton of meth hidden inside celery at State Farmers Market in Clayco County. What the fuck?
That motherfucker, hey, that farmers market down there far apart, nigga. They goddamn.
Listen,
what?
It's a lot. First off, the idea to put it in celery is just like, it's crazy how these motherfuckers be finding out shit like that. Like how much more elaborate can you get? Because I can assure you that the nigga who thought of that plan was like, yo, man, I'm gonna put this shit in some fucking celery. Yeah. I mean, that shit would be, he probably thought that was a dope ass idea to put over a ton of that shit in there. That shit,
you know what? So here's the thing, my nigga. If that one got caught, how much got in?
That shit,
because I watched the when this shit was on the news a day or two ago, whenever this shit was, whenever it happened, the motherfucking police officers or the GBI, whoever was doing the investigation, said they had been tipped off that this truck was coming out of Mexico, nigga. They had already had somebody in the cartel that is motherfucking telling. So they've been watching the truck all the way from across the motherfucking border, my nigga. They've been waiting on the motherfucking truck. So imagine if that one got over, what else got over? How long this bitch shit been going on? And then the way the motherfucking police officer explained it, he was like, that farmers market is like a hub. Things come in there and go to other states.
Yeah, man. Like, shout out to it. Like, I already know whoever got that shit seized or a ton is a lot.
That's a lot, my boy. That's a lot.
Whoever got caught driving that bitch, that nigga better be like, no English. That's what the fuck that nigga better. He better be like, no English, no English.
Toya said, how would they even know to check there? They had somebody tip them off. It's always somebody tipping the motherfuckers off.
Hell yeah, that was a tip like a motherfucker.
That was a tip like a motherfucker. So they probably finna do. They probably finna test it, make sure it's straight, make sure it's real. See how much cut they can put on it, put it back in the streets. Put it back in the streets.
I think that's exactly what we're about to do. Put that celery on there. We can't lose that green. Put that celery on that street.
Hey,
on that street. But it looked like
they said they dumped all the celery though, because it might have been contaminated.
Yeah, definitely don't need no meth in my celery. The fuck, it'll be fucked up. Chomping on the celery, chomping on your fingers and shit. Speaking of getting put out. Now, this has been a trend going on in Atlanta, and like my nigga, shout out to my nigga Kev. I think this is the end of the CPN. Obviously, the era of the COVID non-paying renters, because for y'all who don't know, Buckhead and Metro Atlanta courthouses is bagged up like a motherfucker with evictions. So motherfuckers who businesses and shit that are down there, a lot of them are going out of business now. And now that you see another one, right? This one and another thing too, right? Because they're going out of business allegedly 6 months after going members only. See, I think, man, y'all gotta let niggas party, man. Y'all gotta let niggas come as they please. All these sections, all these members only, and
I agree, Marty. Yeah.
Like niggas getting tired of that. This ain't the climate for that right now. Like niggas ain't doing that right now. Being in this spot is dope. The spot is dope, but they want you to pay a membership. Like, my nigga, I'm not trying to just come down there all the time. Like, if you just want to come down, be on the roof, have a quick little, whatever, that's cool. But why do I have to pay the membership? And now you losing out And instead of, peeping the wave, right? Like what's been happening, you choosing to ride it till the fucking wheels fall off. As soon as I would have seen numbers drop with that membership, we canceling it. No more members only.
You got to, especially if you got people that are willing to come in the establishment and pay. I guarantee you, it's folks ready to spend money in that shit because it's nice. It's some rooftop shit. Shit, people, nigga, that's the place I go to, and my tab be $130 by myself. I'm only me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Plus, I'm getting you a good tip. Like shit, what you doing? What y'all charging? $49.99 a month for a motherfucker to come in? Can I come in there, bitch, as many times I want to?
Like a $50 membership or some shit like that.
Is it? Do I get 2 free drinks every time I come? Now, if that's the case, so no perks, huh?
No, I think you own reward points or some shit like that.
Oh, now you hitting the nigga with the Kroger card in the club. You feel
easy? Like,
come
that's
on,
what I'm
man.
saying. It's like I don't understand why. And it's a lot of people, and we touched on it in one of our last episodes. Speaking of the Atlanta nightlife dying because of the way that they're doing this shit. Like they're doing it like, everything's got to be members only. Everything got to be, goddamn VIP bottles and all like that. When you go to a city like Houston, they got their balling clubs and stuff like that. But it ain't like every club is like that. Goddamn,
tell that dog shut the fuck up.
Motherfucker sleeping, barking in the sleep and shit. You didn't hear me on there, did you?
I mean, I heard you muted, nigga. Heard you say shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shit. Like nigga, just motherfucking damn. But anyway, like that when you go to a city like Houston, they got their upscales, but they still have a lot of spots you can just go party at. You ain't got to have a whole lot of money. You can go have a good time. People dancing, people jamming out. Like this Sadiddy crowd shit, man. If I was a club owner, I would just have a spot where I'm selling cheap drinks, cheap made up drinks and shit. And I'm telling people, I'm promoting and telling people to party. I'm going to tell you like this. If you stay on the dance floor, I would do some shit like if you on the dance floor, you get in half price or whatever the case may be. I want motherfuckers dancing. Even if I had to hire dancers like Soul Train and shit like that, man, we want niggas dancing. Niggas is coming to sections. I ain't saying you ain't supposed to have sections, and I get what's going on, but it seemed like Atlanta is one of the only cities that I know that promoters can use this as a full-time job. You go to other cities, outside of maybe a few major cities, maybe some in the Miami area, maybe some in LA, maybe a couple in Houston, but a lot of promoters, nigga, it's a part-time job.
Let me ask you something.
It's trying to use this shit as a full-time motion. You know what I'm saying?
Because it can be though. I know that get a lot of money. Let me ask you something though. When the last time you seen a dance floor in the club? For real, for real.
I can't
even think about it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Because once they figured out that they can get $1,500 for each little couch and motherfucking couple of $30 bottles, they removed it. They removed the dance floor and put them couches in
they put couches on the dance floor. You're right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to dance, you dance in your little motherfucking section, man. And that is killing the fucking nightlife, especially when everything is going through the fucking roof. You like all you niggas is out here trying to fake the fucking funk. You niggas is hurting, and it's showing because businesses are closing. They're closing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, like this is telling me like you ain't got to even run your mouth. Niggas ain't moving like that no more. Motherfuckers ain't going out all like that, buying unnecessary shit and all like that no more. It's not the season for that. So if I'm a club right now, I'm going back to the old school way. Let's go back to the Vegas nice days. Let's go back to, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the goddamn prime time days and all these days where you had, like even Visions. I remember going into old school Visions in Buckhead, nigga. As soon as you walk into the dance floor, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? It wasn't no fucking sections on the floor. Nigga, you had to literally the compound, nigga. Remember we used to go in early compound? Yeah, you had a few seats on the side, nigga. But what you mean, nigga? You had multiple.
That shit was on the side, boy. Yeah, the club was the dance floor.
Like, so this shit right here is you cannot make everybody And you know, shout out to the few clubs that got the cheap shit. Like there's certain clubs you can get $300, but sometimes a motherfucker don't even want to do that. You like, nigga, it's just me and a couple of people. We just want to have a couple of drinks and dance. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. But if you go to the white clubs, you go to the Mexican or Latino clubs, they still have the culture of let's get fucked up, let's get on the dance floor, no matter how old you are, unbutton your shirt, whatever the fuck you need to do, and we gonna get out here. Like our clubs have turned into a straight business, nigga. The club is a business, and I just don't want to partake in the business. That's why I just go to bars and shit, or go to a restaurant. I won't even go to a club because I know it's a business now. Ain't no fucking club. I ain't. What we about to go in here and do? Just sit? We might as well go to the bar with a DJ. Fuck, I gotta go to the club for and get some nigga I don't know because he didn't put together a $50 flyer with a goddamn mixed drink on that bitch for $5. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to motherfucking partake in that. I just want to go have a good time. And I feel like these spots is not providing it in 2024. And that's why a lot of these spots is closing down. You know what I'm saying? Speaking also, as we move forward, speaking also of shutting down, this YSL Woody and this Young Thug thing to me is turned into a soap opera. You have a man who is now become famous, right? That's what I'm saying. This snitch shit is dead. And we talked about this back when 6ix9ine came home and this whole snitch shit. I knew that this shit was going to end up wearing off, and now people just don't care. This nigga YSL Woody is one of the people who's been called to testify against Young Thug because he took the plea deal. Now, shout out to him because he just saying whatever now. Like he ain't even trying to get Young Thug in trouble or nothing like that. But I think the damage for the most part has been done as far as for real street niggas. But you know, allegedly his rep so strong in the street from what he did and what niggas know he own, niggas ain't pressing him like that. But this man allegedly, well, not even allegedly, we don't even have to say that because he said it out of his own mouth. Straight up admits that him and Threat, and I guess that's another nigga that was involved in this whole thing, shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop. And I think we have an audio clip of him just saying it.
Well, from the bushes. What happened in Nut got nothing to do with YSL. Did some shit, screaming language. This got everything to do with Threat. You know what I mean? I was trying to protect Threat from the get-go. You know what I mean? Threat, and they had some more stuff going on. Like,
was Threat at the gambling house when he got shot up by Kel?
Young, you said nothing I say can be used against me?
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Coin Daddy Barbershop on Bankhead. I don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Coin, but I'm gonna ride with my brother. And they was beefing. And yeah, we put up and did that.
Okay. And well, from the bushes.
What happened in Nut got nothing to do with
I don't know what you doing, Woody. You saying too much, Woody. Why you telling them folks all that, Woody?
Basically, it corroborates with what we just said, right? What made Rich Homie Quan kind of fall back. You heard what the man said. He said, "Nigga, shit."
I remember when that happened though.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
these
I remember that shit.
Shot up his father's barbershop, and there's some real street shit going on. Of course, he can't think of melodies and harmonies and all that type of shit when they pressing you like that, right? But yeah, I find it crazy. But he said some other shit too. I mean, just his whole demeanor in court. I think we got another clip too that we can pull up shortly. But like it's crazy that, like you said, I've never heard nobody say some shit like that to the judge. To me, it just doesn't seem real. If you get what I'm saying. I've watched countless trials. I used to watch that court TV shit. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing shit on there. I mean, I don't hear niggas talking like him, man. And if you pull up the next little slide, you'll see like come on, man. What is we doing?
Like I told you before y'all called me to trial, I have lied. I made things up. I told you this before y'all brought me in this courtroom. And I'm telling you now, you asked me about 2015. I have got my life together. Y'all trying to put this on my conscience. Y'all trying to put people's life in my hands. I don't lie on people. I don't want to be here. Y'all have pressured me. I'm tired of y'all because y'all know y'all are wrong. And y'all black people doing this to us.
And I understand that.
Leave me alone. Let me leave. Man, y'all piss me off. Listen, I don't recall nothing I said to no police. Stop asking me these questions. I'm telling you, I don't recall.
I understand, but we're going to have to get through the questions. You can just continue to say you don't recall if that's what it is.
That's what you want me to say?
I want you to
Hang on,
answer the
everybody,
question.
for just a minute. I don't think that you were instructing him how to testify. I hope not. But
I
don't
am.
instruct him how to testify other than truthfully.
Thank you. And
Any other objection, or was that covered? All right, go ahead.
if you can answer the questions truthfully, and we can move forward. Can we do that?
I don't recall.
All right.
Hey man, let me say this, man, right quick, like before you start, bro.
That nigga so funny.
Lil Woody fuck around and nigga get him a bag, nigga. Goddamn Young Thug, goddamn went beat this case, my nigga. So he just really flipped on their ass. It's like he's supposed to be the snitch, but he like, nigga, I don't know nothing about none of that.
I
That's
lied.
been his. I lied. That's been his whole thing. Something has happened. Unless this is just they playing from the jump.
And you know, Woody out here doing 20 verse ones. He on podcast now, and he telling and niggas is not pressing him in the street. Like nigga, like he telling it. He like, bro, I'll push up on you, nigga, and ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what is we talking about? And he's making a mockery of the Atlanta. I can't say the criminal because I ain't never seen nobody. He's making a mockery of the Atlanta justice system, my nigga.
But this trial been a clown show, my nigga, since the beginning, though.
But Woody done took it to a whole nother level, man.
Look, what else? So it's just the next thing. This was just this was just the next thing that happened. Nigga, the judge and had secret meetings with Woody. They get rid of the judge. Goddamn, nigga, what? This shit here been wild, man.
This is why you know Young Thug is about to come home.
They're gonna make Kevin Hart gonna make a movie, and Kevin Hart and Mike Epps gonna make a comedy movie about the YSL trial, my nigga. It's gonna be hilarious.
Something else too, and this is just my theory, right? This is my theory. I don't believe Young Thug behind bars, bro. I don't. Because let me ask you this, and I want you to be real with me. With the resources and money that Young Thugs have, do you really honestly think if they wasn't trying to make this a distraction? Because remember, this is a distraction, right? Well, all the real shit going on behind the scenes with you know, war and all this other dumb shit. Now you got this shit going on. Like this is like a distraction for us, you know, one of the many. So do I feel like Young Thug is really in jail? Like, think about it. If I was in jail, you know, regardless if my commissary is good, you know, they got me in solitary because I can't be in general pop because who I am. I'd have been and went crazy. Nigga, it's been over 2 years.
Nigga, Young Thug ain't no solitary.
I'm just saying, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like, he's not in general population.
He's not in Rice Street. They moved him to Cobb County Jail. That's where he's been.
Right, but he's not in general pop.
But that nigga ain't nothing special.
Man, but what I'm saying, okay, regardless if he's in something special or not, I believe that with all the bumbling and fumbling going on, they would have been put him on house arrest if he was really sitting in jail every day.
I don't think so.
Shit.
I don't think so.
Nigga, it's so many holes in this shit, bro. And like I said, I've never seen a public trial, because remember, this didn't happen with Meech. Meech trial, nigga, last was under a year. Went to, you know, and it was over with, right? Got his years and kept it pushing.
Yeah, that nigga this shit was totally different though.
Right, but at the same time, and nigga, YFN trial wasn't this goddamn long.
YFN was locked up, nigga, for what? About 2-3 years, still locked up. That nigga's trial was way longer than this.
But at the end of the day, though, man, I'm still on the theory. And like I said, this is just my theory. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that he's sitting uncomfortable behind the wall. I don't think that. I think he just come out and do his little court bidding and shit like that. Of course, he can't be seen by the mainstream motherfuckers and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? To say that, you know, he's you know, sitting uncomfortably eating 3 hots in a cot for all this time when Gunna done dropped 2 damn near platinum albums and going on tour and shit like that. Like, nah, I don't believe that. It's starting to become unbelievable the more it goes on. You know what I'm saying? Just with everything that's happened. But, you know, shout out to Woody, man, for flipping, bro. I fuck with Woody. I ain't got no issues with you, Woody. You got to do what the fuck you got to do out here. And it seemed like you done came back home, came back around. You've exploited the Atlanta justice system. You really did, bro, because they giving you immunity to say anything you want to say. Like, now you got more shit to talk about. You can't get in trouble for this shit. Sign me the fuck up. Like, nigga, you good. I need your motherfucking case and attorney if I ever got in some trouble, my nigga. God damn. It's just crazy. But Trav, I need to get your opinion on this next situation, because this next situation, I think, is a real crazy situation. I think all parents can relate to this situation, right? A man was arrested for child cruelty in Lilburn, Kroger parking lot, an incident that went viral involving his child. And, you know, like, I don't know really how to feel about it. We had a video. I want y'all to see the video. Man, I want y'all to, you know, let me know what y'all would do in this situation, man, because some people, like I said, it's crazy, especially when it's one of ours.
Shut up! Now I say shut up! You ain't getting no damn car. Shut up! Boy, I said shut your ass up! Shut up! You're not getting no damn car. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I said shut up! You ain't getting no damn car. Stop partying on yourself. Go to the party at school. How about that? You better shut it up. You got a problem? Well, mind your damn business, woman. You have to mind your damn business. Mind your damn business. How about that? Mind your damn business, lady. Mind your damn business, lady. I raised my damn child. Shut up! Shut up!
Now, was he a little bit over aggressive? Absolutely. You know, I mean, it's a boy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was he over?
How you know it's a boy?
But I can't. No, I'm just saying I can't say that. I can't say it was a situation where it was like, God damn, man, the nigga just went super ape shit. You know, if your son is developing certain habits and shit like that, and you trying to raise a man in a land of femininity, total femininity, right? And you see your son with those type of maybe some tendencies that you've been trying to correct, and you just grow frustrated and stuff. And for what it looks like, the son peed on himself in the car. You already know, a nigga get pee in his truck, nigga. You know, it could have been multiple times, whatever. But it's crazy how a Karen walks up and tries to monitor how this man, you know, was doing his child, and that he went to jail. I don't feel like it's right for him to go to jail. I don't feel like he did nothing super crazy, because I didn't heard, especially females, nigga, they talking to their kid, shut the fuck up, little motherfucker, you dumb nigga. You know, man, I heard all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't say what he said, and especially within our community, was too fucking crazy, bro. So I turn the mic to you.
Hey man, you gotta be careful about what you do out in public, bro. 3 years old, you can't do that. Not to no 3-year-old, my nigga. Boy, girl, whatever the fuck it is. You can't be yelling, and you can't be hitting, punching on no goddamn 3-year-old like that. 3 years old piss on themselves sometimes, my nigga. It is what it is. Keep that shit private. You in public, nigga, in the Kroger parking lot. Nigga, you better be glad somebody ain't come out there and whoop your ass, boy. Thought you were really doing something for real to a child. And he got locked up, my nigga, because the police saw this video of him. One, because of the white woman who walked up. It's because of the video. The video hit the internet. They found this dude. They arrested him. That's why niggas got to be, look, you got to be careful what you do on camera. Shit goddamn get, hey, look, if it go to the ground, my boy, YouTube, All these folk got to do is, nigga, your face already in the database somewhere in Gwinnett County. Probably couple. Now they ain't even got to type nothing in. They just hear AI find the nigga at the Kroger parking lot that was hitting the kid. They pull it right into your doorstep.
Well, what I will say is this though. I think it's a lot of people, and like I said, of our color.
There's a lot of people that need to go to jail. If he went to jail for this, absolutely.
But this is what I'm saying to you though. Do you feel like what he did was too out of line? Like, okay, he got caught. I'm not saying, whatever, but have you seen worse?
I've seen worse.
You feel like that shit was just like super crazy?
I've seen worse than this. So, but this is just, the world is a lot more sensitive now, my nigga. And this is just something that you're gonna go to jail for, my boy. Cause it did, I mean, as a father of a son, my nigga, I can understand frustration. But my nigga, I wouldn't have hit Reek like that in public, nigga, in 3 years old for pissing on himself. He would have had to really do something for me to hit him for real, for real.
Let's play the beginning clip real quick, man, just one more time. Because when you say hit,
I don't think we need to keep showing that though. For real, for real.
But when you say hit,
he hit the little nigga like three, like he hit little homie, my nigga, a couple times. And you heard if you hit, why would you hit? Because he peed on himself? My nigga. Hey, man, to each his own, though. You know what I'm saying? At
least
got
some of the comments that they saying. There's just people sympathizing as anybody.
Yeah, somebody said, I am Sharp Bait said, this is definitely abuse. I'm glad she stepped in. OG Big Greg said, that's what's wrong with these kids now. No fucking discipline. Now, acting like the man was killing the baby, but I guarantee Buddy Kid is probably some of the most respectful kids you're going to meet. You're respectful or scared, though, because that's different. Respectful or afraid because, nigga, I might get fucked up by my parents, because that's a different thing.
I had a father that was like that, though. My father led with, like, look, man, you going to comply or it's going to be an issue.
Your father also raised you in a different time, my nigga. He raised you in a time where kids could be disciplined a little more.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think
now, nigga, that shit ain't gonna fly now.
Right. So I'm thinking what homies is saying in the comments is like, listen, that's the problem nowadays, because I don't feel that he just went super duper overboard. And
I don't think so either, though. I don't think
he wasn't even disrespectful to the lady or like that.
I don't think he went overboard either, but you can't do nothing, my nigga, in public to no child, period. Is what it is.
I think that's fucked up.
No, am I gonna petition to get the man out of jail? Hell nah, nigga. The fuck you hitting the kid for in the Kroger parking lot, nigga? You should have got in the car. You can't do that shit. It cameras everywhere. Nigga, that's like a nigga don't care. You can't do that, my nigga. Period. You just can't do that, bro.
No, it wasn't like he was in that shit kind of lightweight, low key, how he was. It wasn't like he was walking.
And then I don't know. I kind of feel like whoever this is, Anthony Blogan or Anthony B. Logan said, I'm willing to bet that boy had an accident because he's around violent people and they're giving him anxiety. Could be possible, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta, man. You gotta certain shit you can't be doing to the motherfucking kids, bro. Especially now in this sensitive era. You can say what you want to say. Go burn the man out. Do what you do.
Nah,
but look, if the sympathy that you're having now, it will bother you. It'll bother you that later on down the line, this nigga goes back to jail for doing some fucked up shit to some more kids. You'll be like, see, I believed in you, my nigga. Now here we go. Because you do know motherfuckers in Gwinnett County, nigga, fuck kids up. If you don't know, there is always black people killing kids in Gwinnett County. Their own kids, my nigga. Never fails. I watch this shit. It's a trial going on right now, nigga. The wife, she beat her stepdaughter with the rolling pin. She beat the little girl with the rolling pin, nigga. And they arrested the husband too. She already got charged, but he had a mistrial this week on the case. They say the nigga went to praying over the little girl body and waited to call the ambulance. He started praying about 30 minutes before he called the ambulance. Nigga, it's always some bullshit going on with kids in Gwinnett County. I mean, it's shit crazy, my nigga.
That is
you
crazy.
Shit crazy, man. You just never know what be going on in these suburban areas. You feel me? You never know what folk be going through, what kind of lifestyle they live, what kind of drugs they motherfucking be on. Cause dope sell in the suburb more than they do in the hood. I'm saying, both motherfuckers out there got the money to pay for the drugs and shit. You feel me?
And he rostered up too, so you know they raise their kids differently too. You know.
So Yan said he was wrong for that. He should have waited till they got home, and he only 3.
Definitely, I agree. I agree with you on that. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a time and place for everything, but I just don't think the level of discipline was through the roof.
I don't think it was through the roof either, though.
You know,
I agree with you.
You know, I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see a lot worse on the verbal side. Some of you women out here, man, y'all know who y'all is. Like, y'all verbally abuse y'all kids. Like y'all kids say one bad thing or do something, y'all cussing them the fuck out like y'all hate their daddy, which most of y'all do hate their daddy. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, for me, I done seen so much worse. I mean, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just jaded. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was respectful to the white woman.
I'd have looked my folk. I'd nigga.
Call her no B word or nothing. He was calling her lady and everything. So, you know, it is what it is. He didn't walk up on her or do nothing crazy. Like shit. You know,
I'd have been dog walk, nigga. I'd have been dog walk, nigga, by all the adults of my family, nigga. Not just my mom and my daddy, everybody.
Right.
You see,
man, like,
I grew up in that era, nigga. What, nigga? If any adult around see you fucking up, you get your ass whooped, and then you're gonna get your ass whooped again by your mama or your dad. You feel me?
Exactly. That's why I be the way I be with it. Like, you know, like my voice, all I gotta do is just raise my voice to a certain temperature, nigga. She gonna jump. She's gonna say, "Daddy, how high?" Does she just know? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you gotta have that discipline, that authoritative. Sometimes you ain't even gotta hit him and shit. I really don't think he hit him like that. I just think he just in the car, just, you know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how niggas is, man. Like, what the fuck? Gotta get over it. But as we get into the hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, this right here is about to get ready to change the motherfucking game, because I know some of you motherfuckers don't want this bitch for Christmas. You gonna tell your man to buy you a motherfucking BBL.
A BBL.
Regarde comment c'est magnifique. Ça, c'est une autre couleur. Ça, c'est une autre couleur que je porte. Et ça, là, c'est une autre couleur. Regardez le bombage de derrière. Regardez comment le derrière est bombé. Elle s'attend comme elle le dit là même. Regardez un peu le genre. Hein? Regardez un peu le genre. Regardez un peu le genre.
That motherfucker back there too, though.
En tout cas, voilà ça. Ça s'appelle Zègre Tété. Il y a Mamie Ange, il y a plein. Mais lui, là, on l'appelle Zègre Tété. Si tu es.
I don't know what she was saying, my nigga, but that motherfucker had that was a real wagon. That motherfucker was back there. See, now I already know if you grab that and if you out somewhere, and you know how you can bump into a woman, but your hand can bump into her ass. You feel what a motherfucker got. You feel them little curves. You feel that, you're gonna be like, oh no, man.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's straight like that. Like that's but I just think it's getting to the point now where, you know, it's just like, come on now. I think it's just gonna ultimately go back to natural. I mean, I think a lot of niggas is respecting natural bodies a lot more now. Does the BBL look good in clothes and stuff? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, with that,
sometimes it does.
But with this as an alternative, hey, why not?
You know what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you get that horn on and she take it off? It come off with the clothes.
Okay, but say if it come off and it's still
it got to come off though.
Okay, but say it come off and it's still nice though.
You're gonna go down through there, but you're gonna be like, why the fuck?
No, that motherfucker got a pussy. That motherfucker got an open pussy hole. You didn't see that shit? That shit got an opening where
For
your
real?
mother-
I ain't see that. You bullshit.
If you rewind it, you'll see it.
I guess I can't rewind that shit. I gotta let it play. I don't know who pimp whoever fit. We promoting
When
this.
we talking, you ain't gotta hear that. Yeah,
Open pussy hole.
that motherfucker had an open pussy hole when she put it on. Cause she got one on now.
Like real meat right there, my boy, from the side. That bubble.
That shit is crazy. She literally got a BBL to fucking go. I could have swore I seen a slit in it. Let's see.
Ain't no
I think,
telling.
wait a minute. I think when she turned around on this part, I think you can see the slit. When she
It is. It like right there. It like it's a little. If that was the right angle, it look like a little. It's a little.
Yeah, like a hole right there.
Like a hole right there. Like it.
Think about it. No, think about it.
Ah, they gotta pee.
Gotta pee. Like you gotta pee. You gotta be able to sit down. Of course, it gotta be a hole right there. So why she gotta tell the nigga it's a motherfucking fake ass motherfucker? That motherfucker supposed to fit super tight, like some spandex type shit. So if it's supposed to fit super tight and it can't move, and it's a hole back there, you didn't touched it. You think it's real already? I'm pretty sure it's some oil or something they can put on it to really make it get the texture it need. Maybe boil it in some water or something like you do other rubber. You know, who knows? So you fuck around and do some shit like that, and it's like you might not even know on a drunk night. Eventually, of course, she would have to tell you, but I think for what women are looking for, which are the ones that I feel get BBLs for the most part, are seeking some type of validation, right? We can argue on what type of validation it might be. It could probably, it's a lot of different variations of it, but they're looking for some sort of validation. So if they're looking for validation, which comes from the gram, they wanted to come from that type of side where they can monetize and get the DMs and everything else to come with it, the likes, the comments. Maybe this is a better alternative because maybe you can get one of those for what, $400, $500?
Probably so. Timu.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And say you don't have a bad looking ass already. Most of the girls who I know who want BBLs don't have or did not have super fucked up asses.
Body, yeah, I feel you. I
You know
agree
what
with
I'm
you on
saying?
that.
Like it wasn't like super crazy, for the ones who just wanted the ass. Now, some they say I want the tummy tuck, my tummy is messed up. Da, da, da. Now that could be one thing, right? Because there's some women out there that got brain bellies. So I definitely understand.
Hold on. If a motherfucker got a nice body, man, she's probably not going to want to alter that shit because she already.
She might feel that her ass ain't big enough. Like I've had women say, "Well, my ass is not big enough," or "My ass it doesn't stick out."
Some motherfuckers been telling her that though.
I mean, but the women are in competition with themselves in the gram and what they see and shit like that. So they want that shape. It's not even about what they currently have. If they're like, "Yo, I want this shape," this is what the fuck they gonna get. They gonna get this shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shape I think that's going. And if I can get it for $500 instead of having to sit up under the knife and put my health at risk,
go to sleep.
And I ain't got a motherfucking goddamn be laying on my side for a month and goddamn can't, come on, all this type of. I'd rather just do that if I was a female. Now I would buy the best version of that. I'm not buying the cheapest, right? If I was a female and that's what I'm doing. Because what am I trying to do for real? Now, if you're a prostitute or you motherfucking or you're a dancer, maybe I think you can invest in the real. But if you're not one of those two things, that's the route you need to go. Because I can see a dancer or somebody who's out selling pussy or something like that, where niggas is all up on you. And you're making profit. I can see you investing and paying the $10,000 or better to get your body done and shit like that. But if you somebody who is just doing it for the gram, doing it for the likes and the attention factor of it, then that's what you need to get. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, you can make that look good unless you asshole naked. You can make that shit look good and get the same attention that these other chicks get.
You can. I agree.
And monetize yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if you look beautiful. So to me, I need to find out where them bitches is sold at and goddamn get them and sell them on motherfucking Amazon. That's what the fuck I need to do. That might be a fucking idea. Like, to be honest, we need to look up. You need to hold that clip with that Dominican lady. We need to reach out. You know, they got that shit cheap over there. Like, you motherfucker get that shit for $50, sell that shit for $200. Shit. We have every nigga girl. All I want for Christmas is a portable ass. Yeah. That's what they want, you know. But I digress. This next situation, though, is crazy, and I really want to hear some comments on this right here, because this right here is where we're at in 2024. So if you got a good man with his head on his shoulders, you better hold on to him.
Let me make this clear. If I gotta pay for everything, I am cheating on you. You mean to tell me if we both go to work and I take care of all the bills, I take care of all the outings, I take care of all the trips, and all you have to do is save and pay for your lifestyle, whatever you want to do. You mean to tell me I can't have no hoes? See, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. See, ladies, usually I be on your side, but now y'all pushing it now. Y'all can't have that now. I pay for everything. You a whole little nurse. You get to keep all of your money. You think you gonna go through my phone? What is this? What happened to the girls that was screaming soft life, man? What happened to the girls that be? Let me make this clear. Be as many real providers right here. You could have a cotton ball life if you let me cheat. Because I'm cheating on you. If I got to pay for everything, oh, baby, I'm cheating on you. I'm cheating. I can see if we both contributing. I'm the pitcher, you first base. Okay, cool. We on the same team. I can't play. I need you. You need me. But if I'm paying for everything, I'm cheating, bitch.
Hey man, shout out to the homie Corey, man. That's the homie, man. Y'all make sure y'all link with brother, man. He that nigga's a master electrician right here in Atlanta, Georgia. He got a side business where he be motherfucking hanging up TV, designing motherfucker space and shit. Yeah, man, he a real cool cat, man. Shout out to that boy Corey. Go ahead, go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead. What you got to say about that?
I'm following you on this one. Go ahead.
You following me on this one? I mean, he got a point. For real. If you want to be, if you want me to pay for everything, ma'am, you cannot. It's certain shit that you ain't doing. You ain't going through my phone, and I'm gonna have me some hoes. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that logic right there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially where we at now. You want me to? It ain't like niggas is millionaires. You feel me? Let me start using the B word. Women and people in general, but we talking about women right now. Women sometimes expect to get that millionaire lifestyle from niggas who only make goddamn 60K a year. You feel me? It don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even men that make 150, 200K, it still don't work like that. Don't you know if we meet in the middle, we can have a better life? But you want me to take my head to work for 95 hours a week and pay for everything, fund our whole lifestyle, and you out here talking about your nails and your nail. I said, hey, your nails and hair is motherfucking $1,800 a month. And I can't do what I want to do, and I'm covering all that. And you barely want to cook me a meal, bitch. You crazy as fuck. I come home, yeah, you ain't done laundry today, but you done went shopping. Bitch, I don't play for the NFL, NBA, MLB, Atlanta United, Scam Likely. I don't play for none of them teams. You know what I'm saying? I go to work every day, just like you do. And we gonna goddamn meet halfway and live a good life. If not, go find you a nigga over here that goddamn gonna make sure he got everything covered. But when the nigga doing what he want to do and living their best life, don't start saying niggas ain't shit. No, bitch. For me personally, I feel like a bitch don't even really fuck with you, my nigga. If she gonna let you do everything by yourself.
Well, my take on it, I feel like is this: like, if you meet a woman, right? Like, say you meet a woman, and a woman is like, "Yo, this is what my expectations are." Right? I need for you to pay for everything. I'm taking care of everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I need to be taken care of on everything, all our major expenses, our house, all the major bills. You need to handle that. Of course, I'll take care of like, the little shit, but I need you to handle all the major shit. Now, the nigga's reply is what this man expectations is.
That's not the same thing, bro.
What you mean?
You're talking about a woman that's willing to help, though.
No, okay, well, take that out. Take the last part out.
You talking about a woman that ain't talking about, she like, nigga, I ain't doing nothing, nigga.
No, you okay, well then you paying everything then. Okay, so you pay everything, right? You're gonna pay everything, and you know what I'm saying? That's just how it's gonna be.
You pay, hold on. You pay everything because you choose to, or you pay everything because she demands you to pay everything.
So this is what I'm trying to get out of that. So
but which one though?
Okay, so both scenarios, right? If
if you choose to, that's different. Matter of fact,
yeah.
As a matter of fact, men more than likely, nigga, men want to pay for everything anyway. We want to be able to provide everything for y'all so everybody in the family can be comfortable. That's our job. But we can't always do that.
What my thing is this, right? Let me say my statement. I feel like this. The first part of it is, like you said, if a man is willing, right? He like, all right, I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying, do and provide and take care of everything. And if you're not saying what your expectations is, like now, if he lay out his expectations to her, like, look, I'll take care of everything, I'll make sure everything together, but I will get out from time to time. I do involve myself with other women, but I will make sure you taken care of. You won't want for nothing, and you will be, everything's going to revolve around you. But I'm just laying out what it is. If she agree with that, then it ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Because it just ain't. Because he was totally honest, and if she choose to roll with it, that's on her. But if he is saying to her like, yo, I'm gonna take care of everything, but shit, you gotta let me, you gotta let me whop. Like if he just come to his girl, like say he like, all right, I want to make her my main, I want to lock in with her. If he comes to her and he's giving the ultimatum, then it's still, I feel like it's up to the lady to choose. But as long as he's transparent,
yeah, I agree.
With his information, like, look, I'll take care of everything. Oh, and think about it. There's women out there with that, like you said, you gonna do this or else attitude. They really got an attitude about it. You listen to them on the phone, they're gonna run down with expectations and what they expect and da 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 da. And you know what I'm saying? So I think he's just matching attitude with attitude. Like real talk, I think that's what he's doing. He like, yo,
that's exactly what he's doing, my nigga.
Oh, you want me to do all that? Okay, well, yeah, I'll do all that, and this is what's gonna be.
That's exactly what he's doing, my guy. And you see that he has a point because all he's doing is trolling women for the shit that we see them do online all the time. We always see the women saying he paying all the bills. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, women say if a nigga don't pay 100% of the bills, I'm a cheat. Nigga, I seen some shit today. I need to pull this shit up. It was some old shit that was brought back around on social media. Somebody posted, it was a woman. She said, if she got to go 50-50, she gonna go cheat, and the nigga she cheating with gonna pay her half. You know what I put in the comments? Made everybody shut up. So you gonna put the nigga in a pimp position, and he finna get money out your pussy, bitch. For real, cause that's all it is. Left running. But you ain't thinking like that though. Now you just talking about cheating. The nigga probably don't even care. Go get the money, bitch. Yeah, put it with my head.
Yeah, I
nigga
mean,
goddamn, like, man, that shit be crazy, but it is what it is. Most men want to provide for their family, bro. You know what though? Hold on, let me say this. Think about the man that says, yeah, babe, I'll pay for everything. I got it. Don't worry about it. You can move in today. The nigga stay in a 1-bedroom apartment and goddamn way out in Winder. And she like, well, get what you got to do, bitch. You got to go and put your money down with me so we can go and get something bigger. Because this is what I can provide. Women ain't going to be with that, bro.
I think, you know what it is, though, bro? I think people's expectations is just not there, right?
It's always going to be expectations, though.
It's like we all know, right, that most niggas got some type of job, right? Everybody know that the cost of living for most people is not went up, right? Motherfuckers are still making what they was making before actual goddamn, you know, inflation and all that shit. So with the cost of living going up and everything going up, that 65, 70K that could have maybe stretched a long way back in 2020, 2021, maybe, it just ain't stretching the same.
Shit is different now, bro. Shit is way different now.
It's different now. And it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I think the expectation, and this is just for the general dating pool, because a lot of you motherfuckers is so selfish that you wouldn't even want to spend your life with somebody, build with somebody, because a person, you know, is not living up to a certain standard or whatever the case may be. Like, and that's the shit that I don't really understand. Motherfuckers really rather be by themselves. Like, fuck it, bro. We just gonna be by ourselves and do it. I just don't understand that.
You know what? That attitude never really works out for the women how they expect it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? It always works out for men because a man can motherfucking just chill by himself and do what he do. He's not gonna be judged for goddamn out here just smashing whatever or even just chilling. Woman, nigga, you can't. A woman, people are gonna look at you crazy if you've been out here single for the past 20 years collecting bodies. People gonna look at you crazy. Ain't nobody taking you serious. Something might be wrong with you, bro. We got a couple comments right quick, like, man. Let me hit these comments right quick. Like, Smooth Dylan, what going on, Smooth? Shout out to you for being in the building tonight, brother. Smooth said he ain't said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong, man. Tremont said women would do the same thing. Exactly. Women gonna be on the same shit. Women's version of it is gonna be, if you're not paying 100%, I'm cheating. That's their version. This the male version. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the male, like I said, get the flack and shit like that.
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't look at it. What he's saying is crazy. Is if he's, as long as he's stating his intentions, because I don't think he would say this to a woman that he's willing to pay the bills for.
Exactly.
Take care of. I think he's saying this to the girl he might have met. Now they having their first conversation and she laying down her 10 crack commandments. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's just giving what he would be on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I take that as he's matching energy with energy. But
this is the same guy we had on the show that said pussy is free. My nigga Corey. That shit went. I got about 300,000-400,000 views on that shit. My nigga said pussy is free.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. This is what I feel like people are heading to, right? I was gonna say this for the fuckery, but it's kind of like what you just said, though. Like, well, what are people heading towards then? Because motherfuckers just, what, they gonna just settle? You goddamn right. Motherfuckers is gonna marry themselves. And this is what we got now. Let's run this.
We closest to the syrup when we go out. You see me in everything you. We closest to the syrup when we go out.
So that's what motherfuckers is gonna be doing, Trav. Right there. That's what they're gonna be doing, bro.
So I wonder, when did she, like, I'm trying to picture what happened before. I guess she set all the shit up and then she came out to it. Like, she got somebody to record her coming out to.
Well, no, maybe she hired
somebody to set it up.
Yeah, wedding planner or something. Somebody.
Would you call this? Would you call this ghost? Is this ghost? Well, they say herself. She proposed to herself. Shit. So.
Yeah, she married her fucking self. So do benefits come with that? Now, I need to know. Like, no, real shit. Could you marry yourself and then divorce yourself and take your other self's assets?
Interesting.
Like, I just want to know, like, is this a business move? Because could she divide her assets now Because if you marrying, you got to marry yourself with what you creating a whole nother identity. Like what we doing. And she seems very happy too. She seems very happy that she doesn't have a man. And it's crazy. It's our sisters, right? Our sisters have been pumped with this poison of independence by certain women in the industry who all got men, by the way. And it's just like, this is the end result of it, bruh. Like this is like 20 years later, 15 years later of a certain frequency of like, like I'm independent. I don't need a man. Men ain't shit. They're not gonna act right. Like I can do this myself. And this is like the end result of it, man. She's not an unattractive female.
She's not.
Like come on, my nigga. Like seriously. Like, and for it to be our people, I need to know if somebody in the comments, right, have women gave up in 2024. Like what and look, ladies, I can understand, right? Because for one, you got more and look, we about to this next clip, we gonna get into some shit because I got some shit to show y'all to why niggas might be on that broken hand shit, right? But we got more of that shit than ever before. You know what I'm saying? You got, married niggas trying to motherfucking goddamn still playing the single lane. It's a lot of shit that y'all up against. But I ask every woman the same question. You have not met or talked to 1% of the dating population in your own county. So every nigga is not the motherfucking same. You're not. It's not like you're lining niggas up and interviewing niggas like how a job would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because none of y'all want to take the time for that to really, whatever. So at the end of the day, you become bitter and stuff. And what I hate, and this goes for men too, right? By the way, because it's both. Because niggas is females too, right? Or female tendencies, right? And I ain't even gonna say female tendencies because that's not even fair to y'all. Emotional tendencies. Right, a lot of motherfuckers got emotional tendencies, and what they do is they bring that shit, they bring that shit out in the relationship, and that's what the problem be, bro. Like real shit. Like everybody just is so emotional instead of looking at things logical when it comes to shit. Like everybody needs somebody. Like regardless of the fact, like the truth of the matter is. If you're paying 100% where you're at right now and you get with a partner and now you're paying 50%, why is that not a win? And why does that got to be, oh, he's the roommate and he's this? He's not the roommate if somebody tries to intrude.
Right.
He's not the roommate when it's time to discipline and be the father to the children. He's not the roommate when it's time to go out and do manly things. Don't let this motherfucking system, right? Because the system want to trick every black man out of their square. They got privately funded prisons for a motherfucking reason. It's more profitable to have us in there. So you got to understand a lot of shit is limited. And if niggas ain't jugging, then you can't expect your nigga to make fast money all the time. You can expect spurts and shit like that. Or if he gets a business off the ground and it becomes consistent. But I think everybody needs to lower their expectations. I'm not telling you to take a bum ass motherfucker. I'm not telling you to do none of that. Because to me, bumness is a mentality. If you dealing with a motherfucker who can create a 6-figure idea in 24 hours, that's not a bum. That's just somebody that needs an opportunity. And that goes both ways though, right? Like there's women that's financially unstable, but are very bright, that are very intelligent. Oh, what are you looking at? So what are they? So I just think, man, everybody just needs to lower their expectations when it comes to this dating shit. So everybody can be with somebody and be happy as we approach our last days. You know what I'm saying? With all this crazy shit going on. Like
It'd be hard for people to lower their expectations though.
But listen.
Hold on, it'd be hard. That'd be hard for certain people when they've been treated a certain way by someone else. You feel me? Like you already know, man. You already know if a man talk to a certain if a woman that's really attractive, he think now that's what he can pull all the time. Cause he got this one. Same with women. When women get the nigga with the bag, they feel like nigga they can't go no lower than him because they had that nigga.
Right. It's like you said, the expectations are high because of what was set in the past, right? And sometimes bad habits and things like that carry over into the other relationship because, like you said, this nigga used to do this, you don't do this. Girl, my last girl used to cook and did it. You don't do this. It's just like more so everybody got to compromise, especially the older you get, right? Like it's different levels. If you in your 20s, that's different from dating in your 30s. 30s is different than dating in your 40s, and so on and so forth, right? So depending on the age that you at, if you in your high 30s, 40s, everybody kind of stuck in their ways, so to speak. You've been on this earth for a while. You'd have been there, seen that, heard every line that a nigga done kicked to you. So you passed all that shit. Y'all supposed to really sit down and develop that relationship of, okay, what are my expectations? Let's lay it all on the line and let's see if we can make this thing, come together. And that's really what it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. See, I gotta stop telling bitches I ain't gonna be serious if you done had sex with more than 2 niggas. I gotta stop saying that on the first date.
Yeah, man, you can't like me. I ain't really tripping on that, man. I ain't like listen, I like for the age that we at, pull the screen. At the age that we it's like bro, like women like
I don't do that. I'm talking about shit. I don't do that.
I
bust the cheeks first, then I'd be like, well, since we already did it. If I'm your third, bitch, I can't even.
You just a nut.
But no, it's people. I mean, it's nothing wrong with people having their standards. Well, I'm gonna say that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't want women that done been ran through the mud, just like women don't want to deal with niggas who done been in some mud. If you understand what I'm saying, shit. Like they shouldn't. Women shouldn't want men that didn't been with men. I think that's the equivalent of that shit. To me, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of the slut bucket shit. For as far as women go, like bitch, you done had 2,000. Like bitch, you had 2,000 of them things. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, now I do believe that there's certain caps for a woman, right? Like
extreme.
Like if a woman got over 100 fucking bodies,
that's a lot, bro.
That you might be, because you got to think, like, I give a woman, like, let's say she been active since 16, 17. Let's say she jumped off the porch and she averaged 3 bodies a year and she 40.
Since 17?
Since 17. I don't know what the number is on that.
That's 69, my nigga. That's almost 70 bodies. That's a lot, bruh.
You can't really say that's a lot, though.
That's,
I mean,
that's
how can
3
you say
a year? Because that's 3 a year. That's a lot. That's a lot, my nigga.
That's averaging 3 a year. So she going through college. She going through her early stage.
So none of those years, nobody took her serious enough to be in a relationship with her, bro.
Yeah. So 69 might be a lot for
that's an extreme number, my nigga. That's a lot, bro.
I would say a reputable number for a female who's been in a few relationships, given the benefit of the doubt. Nobody's perfect. If you are 40 years old and you've been active since 17, I'll give you 30.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I'll give you 30. I'll give you 30.
Well, that's still a lot of dicks, though.
I mean, you didn't have a few promiscuous years.
But I understand. I understand.
Yeah. You didn't had a few promiscuous years. You know what I mean?
Dog walk.
Like I said, I gotta give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
I understand, man, because niggas ain't like niggas ain't been around the block. You feel me?
Yeah, like, come on, I gotta give you the benefit of the doubt. Goddamn it, like, but 69, I think I was a little too high with that. Like, yeah, you
that number sound. When you hear that, you're like, damn, 69 in her mouth and in her pussy. Damn,
crazy. But moving on though, right? So this situation right here, man, just goes to show, man, we are overworked in our society we need rules. Niggas always trying to hate on Chinese, but the Chinese companies are introducing unhappy leaves. So if you not happy, you don't come to work and you still get paid.
That's all right.
Like, you know how many times a nigga ain't been happy, Trav? You feel what I'm saying? And nigga just been like, yo, bro, like I don't want to motherfucking go in and you motherfucking and you can just call out. Can you imagine having a week worth of that added to your PTO stream?
Yeah, I can.
And just be able to tell them, like, you know, I see you put in, you just don't feel like coming to work. You sure you want to take one of those days? Yeah.
Yeah. Without no penalty? Yeah, I'll take one of them motherfuckers every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't wear it out though. You can't wear it out. You gotta let other people take advantage too. What you gonna do if you try to call and they be like, well, you know, Donovan, he's already taken one on your shift. So you know, we need you to go ahead and clock in, buddy.
Yeah. But I think every company needs something like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
They do,
like,
man.
we talked about it on the show one time. I think everybody needs to have a 4-day work week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is motherfuckers working 6 and 7 and 5 days? Like niggas need to have it. Makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense that you got a mother.
Niggas working 7 days. Hey, look, niggas working 7 days because they motherfucking bitch. Like, nigga, you got to pay all the bills, nigga. See, I'm gonna keep all my money. You know what I'm saying? And he like that wooker, so he gonna go to work.
That's exactly what. You going to work? You going to work? Second job. Gotta work.
Gotta work, nigga.
Yeah. Pull up the next situation, man. I mean, I think this is
yeah, that's sad, man. No, man. Legendary Texas rapper Beatking has tragically passed away. Goddamn, R.I.P. Beatking. I didn't even know. It was just posted an hour ago. So this just hit the waves, man. While we've been recording, obviously. Yeah, damn. Beatking was all right, man.
Yeah, I fucked with Beatking, man. You know, I think Beatking, you know, with him doing his own beats, I think he had the turn up lane and the smash. I think if you go to Houston, you hear him a lot more, obviously, than, you know, a lot of other places. But I don't know what the cause of death is. I don't know if we see it in the comments or if anybody knows now.
I'm looking that shit up right now.
I hope it wasn't related to his health. Heart attack, something like that. I don't know if he was heavy into drugs. I don't think he was. He really just promoted this fucking with chicks. Like that's and you know, I think that's really what he was on, man. And
so yeah, it's a developing story. It ain't been updated yet. They don't really know the cause of his death. But close sources to him say that it may have been due to health-related issues.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If it's dealing with that, it's just, you know, I mean, I think that's why it's important. I think that's why it's important to stay up on your health, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I think at the end of the day, you know, that's why I try to jog at least a mile or two, you know, 5-6 days out the week minimum.
How you eating?
Decent, but not. I mean, the eating is majority of it, for sure. Like what you put in your body, the sugars and stuff like that. But like an old gentleman told me on the track one time, you know, he was telling me, like, you know, if you digest sugars, you got to sweat them out for a day. If you a dude who like to drink a lot of juice or beers or stuff like that, you need to jog, you need to sweat that out, go to saunas, stuff like that. Yeah, right. And he was like, you know, always make sure you do some type of weight training because you don't want your muscles to dissolve and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just, you know, we heavier dudes. You know, Beatking was a big dude. You know what I mean? And like you said, the eating and everything else that goes involved with the living and stuff like that. It's crazy. But you know, shout out to Beatking, man, and his family. You know, it's fucked up that shit happened. I'm curious to find out the exact reason. It's crazy though. But next situation. Now, speaking of our black folks and what we like to do, right? do you feel, and I'll let him explain it, but is this the level that we're on now?
450.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket, and that's for each guest. So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent 100, maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding, DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend 400 more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at a wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? We like, let me know. Let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. Like, the weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding? Like, I really want to know. All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm.
Yeah, nigga, you know why we paying that much to go see a Chris Brown or Beyonce or Drake or Kendrick? Because they are actually entertaining us. They are putting on a show. Don't nobody want to go see y'all jump the motherfucking broom. And nigga, what you talking about you done paid? You don't look like no $100,000, $200,000 wedding nigga. Sorry to tell you, my boy. You got the same, look like you got the same glasses I got on, or either you got on a cheap knockoff version of the same motherfucking glasses I got on, nigga. Shit.
You know what's so crazy? When I watched this shit, I said the same thing. I said I'm between 100 and 200. First
200? I see your comment right though. My boy said that nigga capping 100 to 200K. I need to see the ring. Is she getting the new car? What the fuck you spending on, nigga?
Yeah, that shit don't make no motherfucking sense though. Like,
Jamon said, I hope you don't expect to give. Exactly. He charging motherfucker.
Now if
he
was putting on a show, like say he had some artists or some people coming to his wedding, right, to perform, and he had all you can drink. Like if he was trying to make it like a club type of wedding, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna party, I'm gonna have sections. This is how I want my wedding. That might be different. But if it's just a standardized wedding where this is what we doing and like, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that at all. So I feel like dude is definitely on some other shit with that.
Some other shit with that. I agree, bro.
And like I said, bro, it's just this is where we at in the black community. Like, we're showing too many examples of what we're seeing, right? Like what we seeing out here. Like, oh shit, old girl marrying her motherfucking self. Oh shit, these motherfuckers getting married and they charging $450. And a nigga got to get a fit, probably got to travel to the wedding. Oh, come on, man. Like, again, we're not in the climate for that. You try to ask a nigga to borrow some money, you're gonna get blocked. You want a nigga to motherfucking, like, come on, man. Like I can't lie. Like, I've had so many motherfuckers in the last year and a half that, you know what I'm saying, hey. And you like, man, what the fuck? It's like you can't take care of everybody, bro. And it's crazy. So yeah, if I got a wedding invitation for $450, unless I'm in the wedding. Like, if I'm in the wedding, this is my man, like, okay, whatever, we gonna rock out. Because for one thing, I'm gonna tell him, nigga, you tripping anyway. Like, we not even dropping that. I'm gonna come up with the idea, like, all right, we gonna hit him with $450. Let's go get an act or something. Let's give him a reason to pay $450.
You see what Smooth said? Smooth said they trying to get the guests to pay for the wedding.
Thanks. And then that's what I'm
exactly
saying.
What they doing.
I want to know where the goddamn what's the name come from? Like, the goddamn 100 to 200K. Like, that don't sound like no 100, 200K. That sound like maybe 15, 20 tops. Like, so it's just like you trying to get over, or you trying to stunt for the gram. It be so much bullshit out here, man. It's just crazy. I can't even speak on that. But dude, you tripping. I don't think you're gonna get nobody to pay for your joint. I just think that's just the way it is. I don't think you're gonna get nobody to drop nothing for him. For real. I
Yeah,
want
I
to.
get it.
I want to. Let me see. Now,
I'm gonna drop this one in here right quick, like my nigga. It's just on some real quick satire shit. I see you was over there looking, man. Y'all check this out right here, man. You know the whole balloon pop shit been popular lately. Obviously, there's so many balloon pop shows popping up.
right.
What you gonna do if you slide in the motherfucker DM and they hit you with this shit right here?
This has got to be the most savage thing I've seen all week. This man slides in this girl's DM. He says, "Hey," she sent him a balloon pop. Bruh, do you know how diabolical it is that you slide in a girl's DM and she virtually pop your balloon like you in a YouTube video? That's how she telling you ugly. This will be my 13th reason. Bro just said, you know he defeated. You know he gonna cry when he get in the car. Then y'all be saying the worst she could say is no. This man got denied from emojis. She didn't even use words. It's crazy. I don't know. This has got to be the most savage thing I've seen all week. This man.
That's why. That's why she killed the nigga, bro, with the balloon pop in the emojis right quick. Like, She shut that shit down, my nigga. For
That
real. For real. That's crazy. Whoever would have thought about it, bro. You feel me?
That shit crazy. Yeah, that was a savage move right there, man. Like, damn, sister, you didn't have to do a homie like that. You know what though? Like, you gotta think though, like he hit her with the basic, hey. They ain't put no thought into that shit or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And then look, she got the emoji for the pop sound effect, nigga. Pop. That's crazy, man.
Now watch that shit start going viral.
Because I'm gonna use it, bro.
You
You already know.
DM motherfucker gonna hit you with the pop, ping, boom.
Let a motherfucker slide in my DM. Let a motherfucker slide in my DM that I don't want nothing to do with, but I'm definitely hitting their ass with that shit, my nigga.
With the pop.
I'm definitely gonna hit them with the pop, bro.
We had mentioned like earlier, like right, like with females and stuff, obvious, and I'll let you get it loaded behind the scenes because you know it came from TikTok. But I found it very interesting with Rizza Islam said about that shit, bro. Like if this shit, and you can't even say it ain't true because a lot of this shit you can go look up and see, but it's crazy.
Let me see if I can find this on the ground though. Go ahead.
But you know, it's crazy that if that's the case though, like if they dropping shit on niggas that's making niggas turn into, going on that side of the coin, going on that movement, I think it's crazy. Like when it caught my attention, because I think I had seen it because it ain't, I know it just came back out and went re-viral, but I find it very interesting. You know what I'm saying?
That's old.
Yeah, I find it very interesting though. But it's something that our viewers might not be hip to, and that a lot of people probably don't know. Cause shit, I didn't know they had a G-bomb. Like what the fuck? That they could just blow up over cities and make motherfuckers goddamn love each other? Like, come on, man. On that type of time, like that's some diabolical shit. That's some diabolical shit right there.
Has a gas that makes people gay.
Yes. By the way, yes.
Yeah.
Let me. Boom. It's called the gay bomb. 1994, roughly, they came out with it as an experimental idea, where they said we're going to drop this bomb on our enemies. Or pardon me, it was the 1990s, 1980s. Specifically, 1994, I got that mixed up with something else. To be factual, 1980s, roughly, they said this is an experimental concoction that, if we want to drop it on our enemies, to where they will then, through these chemicals, want to have sexual relations with one another. They'll drop their weapons and then they'll start to become involved in homosexuality to one another. That's how you incapacitate your enemy. That way we can go and wholesale slaughter them while they're busy chemically distracted and controlled. That's a very real thing. It's called the gay bomb. Right. U.S. government.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see that being something that someone created. Yeah, absolutely, my name.
Yeah, I think that shit is crazy. That they creating bombs and just putting them on people and shit like that. That shit's nuts to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could be walking down the street and motherfucking they drop a bomb and fucking now all of a sudden you seeing all type of crazy shit. That's just nuts. Like, but you know, like at the end of the day, man, we can't put nothing past our government, and that's what it is, man. Like you just can't. I think in 2024, man, these niggas capable of doing anything right now. Another thing I didn't know though, man, and you know, back to what we talked about, man. Shout out to the nigga Future, man. Like I didn't know Future had more platinum hits than Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Post Malone, and The Weeknd. Like, like I didn't know he had that many platinum hits, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you make of this?
I see that. I see that. I think that could possibly be true. I'm gonna look it up right quick. Like, I mean, shit, nigga got a lot of songs, man, that people like. I don't put nothing past the nigga stats for real. Me personally, I would not doubt the wizard, my nigga. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt the wizard at all, man. I mean, this right here is, yeah. I mean, he's been making hits for a long time, and I think for this generation, especially this generation that grew up in the 20 teens and up to now, Future is the GOAT. I don't think they look at Jay-Z, and I think Future is this generation's GOAT. Like real talk. And I think when it's all said and done, I think he's gonna have a LeBron James rap career. I think Future gonna be able to talk this shit, nigga, for a long time. Because he's already old. He's already in early 40s. Like,
yeah,
I don't see Future, I don't see him falling off no time soon. I think Future can go another, 10 years if needed. And I think he got the perfect name for what he is, because he's really went into the future. I remember booking this nigga for one of his first shows in Savannah. Nigga was only charging, I think it was like 7,500 all in. You know what I'm saying? With the rider and everything. Now with the nigga charging now, to see the progression that this nigga has made is wild.
I mean, he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna have a career. Like, you gotta think, like, I don't think none of the modern rappers have had a career as long as him, where he's been at the top consistently. Not T.I., not Jeezy, not Gucci, none of them niggas. I think he is the long reigning from 2010, right? Like, yeah, like 2010 up until now, like 14 years. Niggas is he's still the GOAT. 14 years later, I think you gotta put him up there now amongst the elite. Like real shit. You got to. You got to maybe talk about Future maybe being the best to come out of Atlanta, because the music has changed so much. Now, everybody might have their personal favorites. You like Killer Mike. Some people might like Andre 3000. Some people might like whoever. But if we talking about total body of work, that if you went into a club, which music is made to dance, like music originally was made to dance and groove and party, nigga, he is the artist I'm choosing. I'm not choosing no other artist. If I can only go with one artist,
you gotta write your choice, my nigga.
But I think that's right. I think everything is a personal choice. I agree, but I think when we're talking about overall picture, if we was to take a poll, I think more people would go with Future than anybody else. Like, who would be the number one person you would take to go party with?
Let me say this, bro.
Or at your family cookout, or in a club, or in a concert. Any one of those type of settings, nigga. Like, who are you taking? I'm taking Future. I'm not taking nobody else.
Future has songs that would get played in that kind of setting. Yes, is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He is who he is, you know?
So he can go into any type of lane. You can play him at your parents gonna mess with him. He got a couple songs for them. He got songs, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for the weddings. He got songs for the goddamn club, concerts, beach, whatever. So You got to give him his kudos, man. You might, I think, if he come with some more classics, if Future drop another 2 more years of consistent, chart topping music, the sky's the limit, man, for what can end up happening. I think ultimately in his career. I think this next thing though, Trav, right here, this right here, this was a disappointment when I seen this, because like growing up off this show, just I was just like, yo, like what, like I couldn't expect this. That you know what I'm saying?
You ain't drop none.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me get that in there. Like I couldn't imagine this part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when I thought of a strong, black alpha man who went to work every day, did what he was supposed to do, Mr. Good Times himself. And to see hey, your preference is your preference. I'm not saying that you shouldn't rock out with who you want to rock out with, but when you're the symbol of black, urban America, things got hard, the water went off, Good Times. You laid on the rent, you about to get evicted, Good Times. Now you like, fuck it, nigga, I got a couple dollars, I'm about to go have me a good time, and it just ain't adding up. So to me, this was a little bit of a disappointment, I think, when I seen the Trav. I can't lie to you.
That ain't that nigga wife.
You said that ain't his wife.
John Amos was married to 2 women, 2 black women.
So who was that?
Probably just somebody that's in a picture with him. I just went ahead and looked that shit up right quick. Like, he had 2 wives, Lillian Lamont, looked like it, and Noel Mickelson. They were both black women. I had to look shit up, my nigga, right quick. Like, might have been some cheeks he was busting. Somebody working on set. Hey, damn sure ain't that nigga wife though, my nigga.
That's our nigga kids, nigga.
Unless they're a light skin woman, that ain't nigga wife though.
Hey, that's that nigga kids.
From what I'm pulling up anyway. He only had 2 wives. Could have been somebody cheeks he was busting.
He got that shit erased off.
It looked like this. It looked like this Noel Mickelson woman though, cause she damn light bright down there white. They got a couple of pictures on her that look like who that is. That ain't no white woman though. That's a light skinned woman. If that's her, I don't know if that's her.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past him, and so I wouldn't give 2 shits about it. For real. I wouldn't give a damn if Donna Umar nigga had a white wife. I wouldn't give a fuck. Love on who you love on, my nigga. That shit gotta work out for you, my boy. Cause shit, nigga, it gotta work out for you.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
It gotta work out for you, bro. I'll never let a motherfucker shame you, goddamn it, into dating something that don't work for you. Shit.
So this
Black
next
women be hard on niggas. Go ahead, bro.
The next situation, though, I think is kind of fucked up because falling off, coming off the Olympics and everything, knowing that, we're about to get into 2028 and the Olympics is going to be in LA, the governor out there has now signed into effect. And I don't know. I mean, I really don't know how to take this, but now he's basically saying, look, we're sweeping all homeless people off the street. Now, if anybody's been to California recently and basically all the inner cities, especially in LA, Skid Row and the homeless problem, man, has spilled over to the point where they're everywhere now, due to the cost of living and some people just choosing to be homeless. I've seen some tents that look like mini apartments and shit like that. But now he signed an executive order demanding that the local governments remove the homeless encampments. And like I said, those encampments, bro, are and we can see some of the stuff that's going on. It's like, yeah, man, this is going to be a massive. And you got to think the Olympics are in Los Angeles in 2028. So now they like, all right, we got to start cleaning up the streets. We can't have all this homelessness and stuff like this when we going to have the Olympics and, all these people from around the world that will be coming. And, LA is, like I said, when it comes to the homeless issue, I think the two worst ones I've seen is LA and Philly, as far as how they look and stuff. This is going to be a massive project, for them to be starting now doing this. This is going to take over a year for them to get everybody up, get this shit cleaned up and sanitized and stuff like that, and get ready for the Olympics. But you kicking the homeless people out, but where are you putting them at? Because right now your shelters and all your assistance programs are being occupied by the migrants. The migrants are getting all the assistance and stuff. So where are you going to put, all these homeless people and stuff like that? So I don't know how this is supposed to work.
Man, let's listen to some of this audio right here, right quick. Like,
okay.
Support, no resources to cities and counties to clean up encampments like this. Today, we've invested now over $1 billion in encampment resolution grants, not only to clean up sites like this, but to address the underlying issue in the first place. One of the big issues, though, that has been an impediment was the courts. In the past, the courts have denied the ability for local government, including the state, to clean up many of these encampments. Today, I announced an executive order to move the process forward. We're done. It's time to move with urgency at the local level to clean up these sites, to focus on public health and focus on public safety. There are no longer any excuses for invested to support communities to clean up these encampments. We have now no excuse with the Supreme Court decision. This executive order is about pushing that paradigm further and getting a sense of urgency that's required of local government to do their job.
Right up.
I mean, I don't think that information that he gave was sufficient. I mean, this has been a growing problem for years out there.
Hey, nigga said you know what he said? It's time for y'all to go somewhere else. And he finna get their ass up out of there.
Oh yeah, because the Olympics is coming.
I mean, I don't blame him. Shit.
They gotta get that shit clean. And
I don't blame him.
I hate to say it, but yeah, it's time. I mean, like I said,
if you're able bodied like me, stop playing. Ain't no way. Get your ass up out of here.
Yeah, it's something
We'll put you on the boat. We'll put you on the boat and send you to a deserted island somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, with all the land and stuff that's out here, man, you can put. To be honest with you, man, you can take a plotted land somewhere in fucking upper Montana or somewhere like that, or Wyoming. Put every homeless person in that motherfucker. Build a whole bunch of little encampments and shit like that. Have farmland and shit where they can grow their own food and shit like that, and that will solve the homeless problem right there.
Until the nigga that come in there with the smack, with the dope, with the drugs, when they build a liquor store close by.
Right. They gotta have a liquor store.
And they don't have no access to things like that. They're going to find their way back to a metro area. My nigga, you better believe that. They'll be out here like Forrest Gump.
Absolutely. You're right about that, bro.
Motherfucker, them hobos on the train, know how the hobos to catch a train? They gonna find their way back to a metro area, my nigga, where they can have access to things for free.
Right.
You feel me? You think about the city. The city probably had the best motherfucking choices for free food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a people problem. Like, bitch, you gotta get your ass up and goddamn, you gotta want something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get in the situation, get up out of that shit. Stop looking for the handout.
Speaking of looking for handouts, right? It looks like that young Miami Caresha has hit a crossroads, right? After being implemented as Diddy's sex slave, drug mule, amongst other things, right? It seems like now that she stopped rapping, JT done went solo. Her label is mad at her. She arranged the interview. It looks like she just arranged the interview for the Saucy Mutt.
This her new season of her show, Caresha Please. This is the first episode.
Yeah, so she just arranged for him to ask the questions that people wanted to know. And let's hear her excuse for what she feel took place.
Diddy at P Party, and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate, you was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him. So why am I being crucified, or why am I being separated? Yeah. When I was dating him, it was love, love, love. The frequency is high. We used to laugh because that's like him saying it's always, "What's up, Queen?" Yes. So I just felt like I met him like in a whole new era, and that wasn't my experience. I met Diddy at P Party, and I met him when he was in a love era, and I met Diddy when
My personal opinion on this shit is this, bro. I feel like, man, Caresha never wanted to be a rapper. I think she just always wanted to be what was popping. You know how you ever met a girl, man, who don't really got, too much of an occupation. She just want to be lit. I really think that's what she wanted. And I think when she was getting those checks, that her lifestyle, because think about it, what she was making and what she was making with Diddy.
Of course, that's what she wanted. And she achieved that, my nigga.
Yeah. So what she was getting from Diddy, the 250 a month or whatever it was obviously superseding everything she made in rap. She already wasn't writing her own lyrics. So you already know QC owned everything about her because she's not even writing her own raps. So I think she got so accustomed to that lifestyle, doing some of the things that Diddy had her do and getting that amount of money. And once you receiving that as a gift, you don't even have to pay taxes on it. So she ain't paying no taxes on that bread. She getting a straight 250. Like she said, everybody was celebrating him at the time that she got with him. But I think what she fucked up and how she fucked up was she did not continue her rap like she was supposed to. She tried to focus more on the podcasting than actual rapping. And I think that's why she's now become irrelevant in rapping. And JT is kind of doing her own thing. Go ahead.
I think if Caresha put out a song that people like, that women like, it'll do well, my nigga. She got to put some shit out that motherfuckers like. Whatever the City Girls put out when they put out the album last year, I think that shit was mud, my nigga. I think women said that shit was trash. If I'm not mistaken, if there's any women in the room that remember their last album that got put out, if you're a fan of City Girls, it was trash. So shit, after that, my nigga, then the whole how things been going with QC, they just lost their wave, my nigga. So she had to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? And I also think, shit, maybe the hunger ain't there, nigga. Once you fucking with a nigga who give you $200,000 a month, my nigga, what else you gonna do? If a nigga was really giving her that, nigga, in 5 months, that's $1 million. Fuck with a nigga for a year, you $2 million up. And then you ain't spending no money when you go anywhere with your nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No,
shit.
You're right. You're right about that though.
So it is what it is, man. They need to get rid of the nigga that she with though. I think he fucked up her career too. Though. She always got this nigga with her, man. Fuck that. Say what you want to say, my nigga. Saucy, I would blame the saucy nigga for part of the demise of Caresha. This nigga away from you, man. With this fucking energy. Shit. Well, I guess it's the same as goddamn the Ditster, huh? With the freaky shit he be doing.
Yeah, that nigga
this
doing
shit crazy, man.
Doing some kinky shit.
But right I also see her because of what she's going through, and she has whatever relationship or deal she has with Revolt. She gotta figure out how to capitalize off this shit. I'm sure this motherfucker, I'm sure this interview, this first episode did millions, nigga, the first night. I'm quite sure. You know what I'm saying? So she got to figure out how to capitalize off this shit, bro, and that's what she doing. JT dropped the album. She's not. They split. She came out with the second season of her show, Caresha Please, my nigga, which she did numbers on the first season. So, you know.
Yeah, but I still think it was a bad idea for her to kind of get mixed up in that whole cult situation with Diddy.
Facts, it was. Yeah, it was.
You fell in love with the bag, right? Like you wanted that bag. That bag was there. You was getting it, like I said, as a gift. You ain't paying no taxes on it. Plus, you getting other shit. Like, yeah, I just think she just always wanted to be lit. And when she found the situation that put her in the situation to just be lit and not have to put in no work for real, I think she ran for it. And now, you know, you like you said,
you cannot name a woman that if put in a room with Diddy, if the opportunity comes, ain't gonna bite, my nigga. And ain't gonna do what the fuck he say.
So you respect what she's saying then, like the whole.
I mean, I don't. So you know, I didn't watch this interview, my nigga. I couldn't because I don't know. I just don't be one.
I'm talking about the part we just listened to.
You know what I'm saying? What she's saying is she ain't saying nothing. Only thing she's saying is when she met Diddy. That's all she's saying.
Right, but she's saying what she basically saying is why is she catching all the heat and the flack when she was celebrating Diddy when the world was celebrating Diddy.
Well, what flack is she really catching though?
Well, she caught a lot of flack. She's been labeled as his sex mule, right? As his
I
drug.
mean, well, here's the problem. Her problem is she's seeing it as flack instead of saying, "Yeah, we got on shit. I took the bitch to the nigga." Shit, yeah.
She can't. That's sex trafficking, ain't it? That's Marquez.
I know. Siobhan says they try to play victim. Yeah, she try to play victim too.
She's trying to play.
But, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, she's taking the opportunity to capitalize off the moment. People have been waiting for her to say something publicly. If she hasn't already said something, I don't know. But people have been waiting for a moment like this. Cause she talking about the split with her and JT and all that shit on that episode. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. She, you know, get your money in Miami. Yeah. She still probably fuck with that nigga. On the low, he probably give her 40 now. You know what I'm saying?
You got the price all down and all that shit.
He probably give her 40 now. Like, fuck it. Since you ain't coming around, bitch, we ain't licking my asshole. You know what I'm saying? I got you to 40. You feel me? You ain't bringing Saucy around no more.
I'm gonna tell you who gonna end up getting kicked out the family. I thought when this picture leaked, I said, see, man, I never would have thought, right? See,
like father, like son, nigga.
But Mike ain't never got caught doing coke on camera.
Cause nigga, he did coke in the because Mike did it in the era when niggas didn't have cameras in their
Mike said verbatim, he never fucked with that shit because all the other players around him was fucking with that shit.
I did see Mike say that though.
So I don't believe Mike. I don't believe that Mike did that shit.
I don't see nothing wrong with cocaine though. I don't see nothing wrong with niggas snorting cocaine. To be honest with you, nigga, I think cocaine is a better drug to do than smoking marijuana, my nigga, based on what you do for a living. Cocaine stays in your system for 48 hours, my boy. That's it.
Why do you think cocaine gets the stigma that it gets?
Because it's involved with crack, which is a different drug. It just has cocaine in it. Cocaine always, but then it you know what? It don't really catch the stigma though, nigga. We live in triple shit right now. They been talking about smoking cocaine. Turn up to that shit. I ain't finna toot no powder. I know plenty of people that toot powder, but that's their business though. I'm not tooting no motherfucking powder. No rooter tooter. Nigga, I sniff a bitch asshole before I toot some motherfucking cocaine. But you know, different store for different folk. It just ain't what I do, my nigga. I ain't knocking nobody for what they do. It's unless they got them out here bumming, struggling, fiending over the shit, which you don't really see that like that. I don't anyway. I don't see niggas going out bad over cocaine, man. Yeah, I see niggas going out bad over that crack.
Yeah, that is the truth.
72 out, my bad. 72 out. Cocaine 3. I knew it was 2 or 3 days, but see. The weed nigga be 30, 40 days before you get this shit up out of here.
Longer than that if you've been smoking it.
That shit crazy.
That shit gonna be in your body like a motherfucker, nigga. You're gonna have to do some serious detoxing. But yeah, I just think it got some stigma, man, because that's a drug that you know, my daddy used to fuck with that shit, man. So just to see how he used to get off that shit, that just was like, oh no. But that's more of a rich nigga drug, a nigga who don't got no real
Yeah.
problem drug. Like his
Yeah.
account stay with 7 figures in it. He can live his life, do what the fuck he want to
Really
do.
think about it. Think about it like this though. Doctors, lawyers, judges, people in that arena, people that work on Wall Street, they need that quick fix when they go out. And then they need that shit to be done. Yeah, they need that shit to be done, nigga. Yeah, but when they get ready to go back to work, they need that shit to be up out of them, my nigga, just in case something crazy happens. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Yeah, somebody just told me, nigga, it's flood, nigga, 20. If you drink a lot of water, you can flush it, nigga, and got down about 35, 36 hours. Interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. But as we get ready to obviously wind down to the fuckery, man, we got a couple more to go through. Let's get this next one pulled up real quick before we get into the fuckery with these niggas. I just thought this was crazy, man. I've been seeing a lot of shit with these pastors doing a lot of weird shit, a lot of begging and shit like that. I just want to know, why does this man feel like this is right? Pastor Keon Henderson seeks $4.4 million from his 2,100 member church for hurricane damage and repairs. We got some audio.
Let's check this audio. Ain't that Shaq ex-wife? That's her husband, ain't it?
I think so.
Out of the harbor. You see, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what it was designed for. And right now, our ship is in the harbor, but you're going to help me through focus and resources to come sailing out of the harbor, not next month, not next year, but now. It would be easy to retreat and recreate the same space that we had, but we are far too bold for that. God gave me a vision, and he said we can do it in 21 days. I'm asking 2,100 people to give $2,100 in the next 21 days. And what we're calling it is out of the harbor. You see, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what it was designed for. And right now, our ship is in the harbor, but you're going to help me through focus and resources to come sailing out of the harbor, not next month, not next year.
That I mean, totally.
You see what Tremont said right quick. Like Tremont said, what happened to the donation money?
Going in the wind. That shit going in the wind. I don't know what he plan on doing. I don't know what he plan on doing with that. I don't know, man. 2,100 people. Most people go to church when they're in, and I hate to say it like this, you know, to not use it in a bad way, but a lot of people go to church when they're in need of some type of help, you know, either, you know, spiritually, you know, manifesting financial help and growth. Like you think all 21 members, and then it would be so crazy. Let's say it's 1,000 members come with this. Then what's going to happen with the other 1,100? How are they going to be looked at? Like,
hey, let me ask you something. What if I just seen what somebody said in the comments? Somebody said, and this is, I mean, it's not a bad idea, my nigga. Somebody said all he got to do is ask Shawnee, and Shawnee gonna ask Shaq. Done deal. Shaq got 4 minutes. You can just get right quick, like he up than a motherfucker. I don't think that's a bad idea, my nigga.
No, she stopped, turned down, you know, the alimony money she was getting. She started once she got with this guy. This guy's probably making.
Oh wow, okay.
You know, they making good money at the church. They just trying to use
definitely.
And always put God and everything else into it. And this is, I think, what turns young people away from their God. Like at the end of the day, bro, their God is a prosperity God. Like, you know, I have so many countless clips that I see every week of the God of the Christian Bible being mocked by these fake pastors, bro. Niggas is farting in jars and farting on motherfuckers for healing and selling plots of land in heaven. You know, like, come on, man. Like, where are we at now? Are we that desperate for hope? Are we that
that ain't even, that's more manipulation than desperation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, manipulation. But what I'm saying, for the people who are paying this money, are we that desperate for? Are we that desperate for hope, for salvation? You know, it makes you wonder, like, you know, like, should you look within yourself? Because I think that's where it starts. Because listening to a lot of these dudes, it's like, what would give you the audacity to say, I need 2,100 members to pay $2,100? Like, what would give you the audacity? Why wouldn't you just say, I, you know, had a vision, even though you bullshitting, but you could just say, hey, I had a vision from God. These, you know, that you guys were going to come help me. And I don't know what you might be able to contribute. It could be $1, it could be $2,100, but this is the goal we shooting for. He could have said something like that, but he just like, yo, I need everybody to come with 2,100. I just feel like, man, that's so. And like I said, bro, he's gonna lose a lot of members. A lot of people is not gonna fuck with him. And this is so in line with this episode has been about tonight. Motherfuckers and they unrealistic expectations. And that's really what we're seeing here. From the church to dating to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got unrealistic expectations. And that's the truth about it. You can't expect niggas to come with 2,100 when most motherfuckers is probably giving you 10%. I already know you checking they trap. Everybody probably giving you 10% or better of their earnings. I know you be wanting motherfuckers to file taxes and show you paperwork and all that type of shit. So, you know, I just think it's crazy. You know? But this next situation, man, before we get into the fuckery on a positive note, right? Shout out to Chris Jones from the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, I think he did something, you know, this is honorable, right? But you know, the lady that did it, now I don't know why she actually did this. I'll wait for you to pull it up.
Yeah, I'm finna pull it up. Chris Jones, what the fuck this nigga do? Chris Jones says he will pay $1.5 million worth of stolen chicken wings. He will, hold on. Chris Jones says he will pay the $1.5 million worth of stolen chicken wings by an Illinois school worker to help her get released from jail. I think they kind of worded that right. She was just sentenced to 9 years for some stolen chicken wings.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, even if y'all don't want to let her out of jail, y'all definitely got to reduce her sins dramatically if he's willing to pay it back. You know, I don't think 9 years is fair. Obviously, everybody trying to find a hustle, and I understand that taking chicken, you know, is not the most honorable thing to do, but you know.
So let me ask you something. I know about the story, but was somebody keeping record of this shit for all those years, or did they find out at one time? Because that's almost like somebody watching you do this shit and they know you ain't going nowhere on the job. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here. 10 years later, I'm gonna pull out all this paperwork showing what you've been doing. Dead case, bitch.
Yeah. So hopefully she get out of the situation. Trav, you dropped this at the bottom right here.
Yeah, I dropped that, boy. That's fresh out the press right there, right, my boy. You want me to go and pop that in?
Pop that in, man. So
I don't know if a lot of people know that this is actually something that is being talked about, and this was just posted over the past 7 hours. But hackers steal billions of social security numbers. Right now, folks are saying you need to protect yourself because you just don't know if it's yours. The reports I was looking at earlier, where it say background check provider national public data confirms it was hacked and urges consumers to consider a credit freeze. But this 3 billion people breach may not be as dire as it seems. 3 billion people in the United States. How many people in the United States, my nigga? Ain't it like 3 billion?
No, the United States ain't even a billion. It ain't even 500,000.
300 million or some shit like that in the United States.
Like 300-400 million. Yep. So yeah, they didn't took a lot of goddamn social security cards then. People abroad, everything, dead motherfuckers, everything. So yeah,
the
man.
The US population is 333 million. So yeah, nigga, this could be every motherfucking person in the US, my nigga.
What I say motherfuckers do real quick, you know what I'm saying? Just briefly, we touch on this. Go ahead and show this. I think you dropped this earlier. But what motherfuckers need to do is just go ahead and down to Florida, man, get them keys, just washing up off the ocean. Because obviously Hurricane Debbie then blew up $1 million worth of that cocaine in Florida. So I suggest that y'all go down there and go get that. I gotta go get that.
Somebody, I wonder who put this shit on camera, nigga. Who found this shit? That was, if that wasn't the police, that was the dumb. Let me read over here and say, who found this shit? Oh, Border Patrol, obviously found this shit. Okay, because I'm like, if a regular person found this and then took a picture of it and put it online,
they gotta be the dumbest motherfucker ever if they did that.
They got the. But I guess they wouldn't know what to do with it though. That's all good.
They wouldn't know what to do with it. Just put it online, go viral, get your page popping, you know, something like that. But I want to know though, this next thing though, real quick though, do you think this is gonna get motherfuckers to really start fucking with Spirit? Especially, I heard they're gonna repaint their planes. They ain't gonna be yellow.
Starting next month, Spirit Airlines is abandoning its low fare strategy and going upscale. You know,
this about to hurt the game.
Revenue, so they finna get rid of the big chair. Is the big chair or the big seat? Which one is it? You know, I ain't never flown.
They shoot for more comfortability. So the low, so basically, you ain't gonna be able to get that $200-$300, you know, ticket, you know, to move around overseas, or that $99 ticket or whatever. Spirit really kept the game balanced. If y'all notice, I think it was earlier this year, Spirit is like when they went offline for a minute, I guess they was going through a little switch or whatever they was doing. They came offline for a minute, and nigga, the flights was through the roof because all the other companies was like, oh, Spirit gone? Oh, we about to, you know. So I think you gotta have the Spirits and the Frontiers and shit to keep the flights, you know, reasonable, because Delta, American, they don't give a fuck. They gonna charge you. They gonna motherfucking charge you. So
it's always got to be a cheaper airline available. Yeah, I mean, you know, especially I ain't never flown a Spirit flight, but I do a Spirit flight, my nigga. If it's less than 3 hours or 2 hour flight, some shit up and down the East Coast, my nigga, I hit Spirit. If I can hop on the motherfucking plane, my nigga, for about $60, go to New York City or some shit like that. Stick to $75 right quick, like my boy, one way. That's easy, my nigga. I have me a carry-on. That's it. Might not even have that. Might have me a little knapsack. Get to New York City, nigga, and buy white t-shirt, nigga, and wear the shorts I got on. Come on back home when them busy the next day or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
But yeah, we'll see what this does for Spirit though, man. But you know, quiet as kept, Spirit has been in the top 2 for a while as far as flights and stuff like that. Why niggas be doing all that hating?
Yeah, they getting booked the most.
They get booked the most. But I need to know: are you needing and keeping this on this last one right here, man? Like, do you feel like? And I fuck with Bone, obviously, but I don't think we can miss a Conor McGregor. You know, he's trying to launch a new label with Bone Thugs and Harmony, debuting his new song.
Should I play this, bro?
I don't even think.
It got something like.
I think it's the label.
It's Greenback Records, baby.
Oh Lord.
Greenback.
It's Greenback Records, baby.
It's like he's like the Irish Floyd Mayweather. He's like the Irish Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like you fuck around with this dude, this is what you gonna get. This is the Irish Floyd Mayweather.
He's like the. It's almost like he's the mixed martial arts version of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather obviously is in the boxing world. This nigga here is in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
like to stunt and show out, but he been that guy though since he came in the UFC. Since he started fighting, he always in suits and shit, my nigga. Nice cars, obviously. You know he probably does well off of his whiskey, proper 12. It's not a bad whiskey. Yeah, man. Conor McGregor, he demanded money though out them folks. He said, "Man, I got to get a bag at y'all."
I wouldn't do UFC no more, especially breaking my motherfucking FIBA or whatever the fuck he broke. Nigga, fuck this leg up like that, nigga. I ain't I'm boxing.
He came back. He came back and lost. I think he actually he came back and lost. I think his last 2 or 3 fights. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't even really been doing that for real.
He supposed to just box, bro. That's all I would be doing. I'll be doing the Nate Ortiz. I'm boxing. Period. I ain't kicking and.
I'm surprised we won't see him in WWE, my nigga.
Yeah, or something like that. Like he supposed to be in some fake shit by now. That's why I guess he just jumping off into the rap shit. He probably always just wanted to rap. He'll probably have motherfuckers check him out, but obviously this
got money to burn. Got money to burn. Got some money to motherfucking burn. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely got money to burn. One thing though, too, man, that you remember when that Lil Baby and Meek Mill, all that weird shit that they was doing with this dude went viral. I think he went on the Breakfast Club and started, Mike Rubin, was like he feels that the internet is unjust. Obviously, the Baby and Meek Mill, and he's saying that the one thing he hates about our culture is how we hate our culture and we hate each other. But let's hear a little bit about what he got to say.
Media bothers you a little bit because one thing I did notice from the white party, I didn't see any hugs. There was no hugs from the back. I didn't see no hugs, Mike.
I think that was pathetic. I think it was a joke.
Oh, how do you attack Lil Baby?
Yeah. Look, by the way, what I hate when watching a black person try to take a black person down. That's fucked up. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, Baby is one of the best human beings in the planet. There's not a person who will always do more for his community, who's a great human being, who works his ass off. And here's what happened with Baby. Baby did great. And then people came for him. Okay. And by the way, I told Kuz, I was with Kuz a couple nights ago. It was his blue hair. That was the thing that really squared. It was, if you didn't have that blue hair, that was what killed the whole thing. It was the picture. It was me, Baby, and Kuz, and it was probably like 1/10 of 1 second that someone caught the picture, and then it got out there. And but anyway, look, what sucks is that it actually did hurt Baby for a period of time. And that's the fucked up thing, and that's the thing that I don't like.
What do you mean by hurting? Like he was upset about it, or
no? It's people that want to hate with success, and to me, I want everyone around me to do great. Nothing's gonna make me happier than you guys.
I think social media bothers you a little bit because one thing I did notice from the white party, I didn't see any hugs. There was no hugs from the back. I didn't see no hugs, Mike.
I think that was pathetic. I think it was just doing great. You guys killing it there, everything you do. I think you just gotta push aside that negativity. And talk about the bunny hops. Meek says to me at the beginning of the game, he says, "What do you want to bet?" I'm like, "What do you want to bet?" I'm not generally I don't want to ever take money from my friends or bet money, but if they want to, he's like, "Let's do push-ups." I'm like, "Great, 50 push-ups, great." He's actually, "Let's do bunny hops." I said, "What's a bunny hop?" He said, "How do you know what a bunny
Meek's idea. Meek said,
"No, 100%."
Because Meek thought he was going to win.
So Meek's like, you go like this. He's teaching me what a bunny hop. I never saw it before. Okay, so I don't know. I'm going like this.
That's one of those things you learned in person.
Let's hate on Meek. Oh, Meek's gay because some guy made up a lie. Okay, so let's hate on him for that and just try to change the narrative. And white billionaire telling black men to do bunny hops. Actually, he told me to do bunny hops. It was his bet, and I'm sorry that he sucked in tennis that day. Okay, let's keep it real. So that stuff
should have played a black sport. He'd beat you.
And everyone, by the way,
yes.
But probably any sport other than skiing, which is obviously a white sport. That's the only sport I could probably get him in. But the thing I don't like about that is it doesn't bother me. For me, it bothers me that it actually, when I see the narrative of a really good friend of mine like Meek, and people trying to, again, if he was gay, which there's not one gay bone in his body, who cares? Number one, if people want to be gay, it is 2024. Who the fuck cares? Okay. Number two, there's not a gay bone in his body. So why do people want to lie about that? Why do people want to change a narrative of a bet he made with me to try to hurt him? So one thing I've learned about black culture that I don't like is that black hate on hate.
Speak on that more. I heard you say that earlier, and I wanted you to explain.
Let's hate on Meek. Oh, Meek's gay because some guy made up a lie.
Found on that. You said you don't like to see black people tearing down other black people.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like, why does someone want to bring somebody else down? Let's try to build everybody up. Like, I think it's culturally wrong. And I'll probably get killed for saying this because,
I'm glad you're saying it openly. If this is the conversations that are being
I have
had
it all the time.
I want to hear this.
Yeah. So I think it's wrong. I think, like, why do you not want to build everyone up around you? Why do you not want everyone around you to do great? The best way for everyone to do great is to push each other up. You don't do better by taking your competition down. You do better by pushing everyone.
You good, my nigga? You want to go on here? Cause this.
Oh yeah. We do. We don't have to go through no more of it. But I mean, just getting adjusted what he's saying. First off, he's right about how black culture hates on black culture. I think he's absolutely right on that. And we are the only culture that really just thrives on that shit. But it's really, I don't really think most of it is hate. It's just the reporting side of it. It's a lane for that shit. And everybody has an opinion now, including us, right? So I think we just report our true feelings and what we see. And I think if y'all don't give us nothing suspect to talk about, then we wouldn't talk about that. I guess for Meek and Baby, it's good to have a billionaire friend because financially, he'll always make sure they straight. If they his real friends and he genuinely feels guilty that type of shit hurt their careers, they're still straight forever if he's really their friend and he's not really behind the scenes manipulating and using black folks. Because I still want to know, why is he so connected to these dudes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are these your best friends and stuff? Dudes that are, younger than you and stuff like that. Like, what's making you gravitate to them the way that you did? And I think that's the question I got about that shit that I don't really understand. And I think, with those suspect ass pictures, I think that just took the icing off the cake. You know what I mean? Like, so I think now you've left people with they have an interpretation. They're gonna just go with what they know on that. You know what I mean? Like, it looked suspect, like a half a second or not. Why was y'all doing that? You should have been came out about the bunny hop situation. Why are you waiting 2 years later? So it's crazy, man. But it is what it is on that. But we appreciate though, man, the late night, man, on the Wednesday, getting into the fuckery. We can go ahead and pull this off, you know what I'm saying, and go ahead and start getting into these fuckeries and shit like that. Go ahead and throw these up, Trav.
Yeah, nigga, I don't know who Buddy is, so I was just really looking them up and shit.
Oh, you was looking up.
Yeah, I see he the CEO of fucking Fanatics.
Yeah, he used to co-own the Sixers, and I guess that's where. And I'll give Meek Mill the benefit of the doubt. And Meek Mill and Baby are good friends, so I think that's how Mike Rubin. I think they got cool when he was the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. Once he was part owner of them, I think that's when they forged the relationship and shit. Because niggas go to games, Meek's from Philly, so I get it. But it's fucked up that that shit did hurt their careers. That did make niggas look at Baby and Meek in a whole different light. So it's crazy. But what's real crazy though, bro, is these fuckeries, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I think the first thing we'll obviously show is the fashion has gotten out of control. This got to be fuckery just because somebody is going to have these on. Yeah. Somebody going to have these on. You're going to have on some stone sneakers.
The caveman sneaker.
That's what
I mean. They don't look bad with them sweats, my boy.
So that's what you rock.
I would have went with some different color socks though, but they don't look bad.
I mean, are they heavy like stones?
Kicking rocks. No, this shit crazy.
Are you rocking?
I think this is some shit that you will see in fashion shows, but not so much on the street.
You don't see an artist wearing those. Come on, these niggas was wearing Super Mario.
We'll say that's a fashion show. We'll say fashion shows, media. We'll see that. But nigga, I really doubt my son going to high school and they got them shits on their foot. Would I go? Could I go to one music fest or something and see a nigga wearing them shits? Yep, I definitely could. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I bet them people gonna be expensive. They're probably a $2,700 shoe. Might be more than that.
Look like it's some rocks.
Them
Looking like
shit-
some motherfucker.
that shit crazy.
Look,
They got
they
a whole
want you to
little
wear-
outfit. Look, they like the whole little outfit.
That's the whole
Really?
outfit. So you rocking that, Trav? You going with that?
We going hunting, nigga. Shit. I'm gonna blend in. It got to be in the motherfucking mountain somewhere or something.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Shout out to the Stone Man for bringing those out, man. It's just gonna get weirder and weirder. This next situation, though, man, I think this whole situation is fuckery, and we gotta get an aunt to fuckery with this one. Let's play this clip.
All smiles after Barb Reddick and her nephew Tyrone McGinnis picked up their big win, $1.2 million Chase the Ace jackpot. But it didn't take long for things to turn sour when both were handed separate checks for $600,000.
Chase the Ace winners is going to court. I'm taking him to court. It was my ticket.
Why's that?
Because I bought the ticket. And now he's trying to lie and say I said split. I said split with the 50-50, not with no Chase the Ace. I'm taking him to court. I'm getting my lawyer tomorrow.
Both names were on the winning ticket. Reddick says she only agreed to split the consolation prize and not the jackpot if the ace was drawn.
I put his name on the thing. I told him for good luck. Now he's lying.
It was all smiles after Barb Reddick and her nephew Tyrone McGinnis picked up their big win, $1.2 million Chase the Ace jackpot. But it didn't take long for things to turn sour when both were handed separate checks for $600,000.
Chase the Ace winners is going to court.
That shit play back.
See, Auntie mad, bro. She like, damn, like you think she got a right to be mad about that, Trav? Like for real, she had a right to be mad about
600.
She said, man, that nigga didn't, what the hell?
Yeah.
She said, I ain't tell that nigga I was gonna give. So now she about to take 100 bands and give it to the lawyer. She's gonna take about 100 bands, give it to the lawyer, wherever the lawyer want, he gonna get. Now she got money to get a lawyer though. That's what's so fucked up about it. Now she got a couple dollars to get a lawyer now. You know what I'm saying? To kind of be on your back about that shit. Now you got to take some money and go get you a lawyer. They need to work that shit out. But dude deserves something. Like I might give Granny back. I'm like, look, man, I'll take it. I'll buy you a new car out of my bread. How about that? Or whatever you want out of my bread, except for a house. You want a high expensive gift, whatever. I got you. But homie deserves something. And he signed the ticket. Like, come on. This next situation though, bro, I think is real crazy, man. I mean, you can't say you got tricked. This is some fuckery. Woman says that she got tricked into turning her boyfriend in after a police officer pretended to be a pregnant woman.
Okay, I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting, but this is what happened. This is the story time, and this is crazy. Okay, so I get a phone call from this man. His name is Derek. He said his name is Derek, and he said that he was looking for, and he named my boyfriend's name. He said he was looking for him because my boyfriend got his girlfriend pregnant and gave her an STD. So then I'm like, okay, hold on, wait, hold up. And then he proceeds to put the girl on the phone. And she's like, hey, my name is Keisha, and your boyfriend's the only person I've been messing with, and I'm pregnant by him, and he gave me an STD, and he's been avoiding me. So then I instantly begin to freak out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, okay, like I'm really trying to like process all of this. And she's like, can I come meet you and talk to you? Like I want to speak to you. And I'm like, okay, like, cause me at the end of the day, like I've been pregnant and I know what it feels like to, feel alone at times. And I'm like, so if this man really avoiding her, like, no, we finna get down to the bottom of this. Like we finna, like what? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, pull up. We finna get this straight. Pull up. So while she's on the way, I'm going inside. I'm asking him questions, and I don't want to like let him know what's up all the way yet because I want to see if he's gonna lie. So I'm like, when we broke up, who was the last person you did the do with? And like he's saying, like he didn't say the girl's name. The girl said her name was Keisha. And so I'm just like thinking in my head, like, okay, like you're trying to hide something, like you're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to the
Some
truth,
time
bro.
go by. I'm still questioning him. I'm putting on the pressure. And then she called me talking about some she outside. So then when she say she outside, like a couple minutes, I'm walking outside. I'm looking for her. Like she's not responding. She's not saying anything. And then she texts me talking about my boyfriend just texted her. And so I'm like, what you mean my boyfriend just texted you? And then she go, hold up. And she hang up the phone. And then the same number called back, but it's the man Derek this time. And he say that his girlfriend just jumped out the car crying as soon as she. So then I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. We have a child and y'all know that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to talk to me, bro. Like for real.
What? I got lost on that one, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why I went on here and went on to the because it was there. Yeah.
oh my God.
Well, it looked like what would end up happening
We have
is,
a
But
child.
I got the gist of it though.
yeah, the police used, like a female and shit like that, and
They
they
made
made her feel like homeboy is doing the most, and the police tricked them into, you know what I'm saying? So this, I mean, that's crazy to me. Like, I don't know, you got to get the fuckery for that, man. I mean, goddamn. And then also, ladies, you can't believe everything you fucking hear. You don't know what's going on. Like, sometimes you got to sit back and just be rational. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker calling out the blue, talking the worst of the worst shit. Sometimes you got to sit back and just analyze and like, okay, what else my man got going on? Because obviously he has some shit coming on. Look, they got an unmarked car and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy in itself. For real. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, she got to get the fuckery for that. She got to get the fuckery for that. This one right here, it's another one right here. I just thought was just like, yo, like, man, this shit is crazy.
Lord Jesus.
This gotta be, I think, man, this gotta be some of the craziest shit I've seen, man. Like, this nigga not even in the ground yet. And motherfucker
crazy.
goes to her. She not even in the ground. I mean, he not even in the ground yet.
This shit wild, bro.
Like, is you serious? Oh no, man. See, this is
like she got a wagon back there too.
that shit crazy as fuck, man. You really about to motherfucking propose to a widow?
He did, and the husband died a few days ago. He just waited for the right moment. Do it. Why the family there? I got to do it in front of a family.
Listen, he could have did it at the reception. That
Not
nigga,
at the
that
actual
shit
ceremony.
at the fucking burial.
Look, he might have thought. He might have said, "Man, I got you now, nigga." Why he talking to the nigga in the cast? Got your bitch ass now, nigga.
Yeah, man.
I got your bitch. I got your bitch.
This is why I hope that all memories are washed from us when we die, because to live on knowing this shit.
But this is not a memory if the nigga is passed away though. He don't know.
Spawn died though. Spawn died, nigga, and he seen his man marry his girl, and they was showing him shit. So if you still seeing shit in heaven or in the afterlife, nigga, you fucked up.
Hey, really real. Sorry, my nigga, really real, man. Glad you could join us tonight, man. Really real said, old lady in the back seen enough and walked out.
Look. Somebody in the man's family, because obviously the man is in the ground, so that's his family, should have stole on that nigga. Nigga, he should have been bum rush. It looked like dude was older because he got a lot of older people in the crowd.
That's crazy.
But it definitely should have been, it should have been somebody should have said something.
What if that was his man's? That's why he at the funeral. That's his dog.
Think about it like this. Maybe he grabbed the mic, to give them last words, and he grabbed the mic and he said, later for them last words. Betty, I love you. And I've been wanting you forever. And it ain't nobody better than me to motherfucking to ride off into the sunset and make sure I take care of you. Fred wouldn't want another man touching you. He wouldn't want another man to protect you. I'm asking you to be my lady. That shit crazy as fuck, bro. That shit crazy as fuck. Niggas be doing the most craziest shit. And she get up, she ain't no motherfucking better. She ain't no motherfucking better. Goddamn. I feel sorry. May my man rest in peace, bro. That's a fucked up way to die, bro. I'm sorry. Call it what you want. Fucked up way to die. I hope I never experience no shit like that. This next situation, while we in the fuckeries though, Trav, I just think this right here takes the motherfucking cake. Like, this motherfucker did a whole Machiavelli. Woman faked her death to break up with her boyfriend because he was broke, but now she wants him back. Are you serious? Trav, can you read? You know, I can't see that. Can you please let us know?
She said she dated a guy in 2021 who was kind, had a good heart, always broke.
Kind had a good heart.
So she dated a good dude. She was unsure how to end things, so she faked her own death. Then had somebody in her family tell the nigga that only family could attend her funeral. So he never got a chance to, say his goodbyes or whatever. I guess a few years later, she see the nigga up. She want to get back with the nigga.
I mean, but how do you walk back from that though?
She talking about she love this man.
I want to know though, like, how do you walk that back though?
You can't.
Like, how do you walk? You faked your whole death. Like you faked your whole death.
Oh,
Like,
shout out
how
to my nigga Really Real. That was, I think Really Real talking about the last comment. He said she got left some money when he died. The nigga proposed to her.
Oh yeah, you already got left some bread. You know, you got left a couple dollars. You know,
But I don't know how you come back from this one, dog.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I'm just like, yo, like I'm flabbergasted. Like,
amnesia. That's how you come back. Yeah, I woke up though. I woke up.
I got kidnapped.
And I would say amnesia. I woke up out of my amnesia. I woke up. I didn't die. I died, but I didn't. I came back. And when I came back, I had amnesia. I couldn't remember nobody.
Yeah, I mean, it could have.
It could work because that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's true.
You know how we always see the movies? It's always the same script. It's a nigga he was in an accident. Something happened to him. He was a soldier. He woke up with amnesia and he just started remembering himself. As the movie go on, he started doing his fight moves and shit.
Right.
Knew he could fight, learning how to fight and shit.
Right.
You see the story all the time.
Yeah, but she got to get the fuckery, man. Like, I've never heard of a
Oh
chick
yeah, definitely
making her death and then going back to the nigga.
Because the nigga up now. See, that nigga got money now.
Yeah, and I want to know, did the man take her back though? I think that's the curious part I got right now. Like, did he smash it one more time? Like, what did he actually do, or did he leave it alone? I would love.
If he's on social media, he's seen this. This been floating around on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. This has been around the globe, my nigga.
Yes, he done seen it.
He done seen this shit.
He like,
that my bed.
And then you gotta think she faked her own death. If he really cared about her and stuff, he probably was sad.
What the nigga say, man? Nah, man, I got her back, man. At least I got her back.
Yeah, nigga might have went with that shit.
You know, man, I got her back.
If he's single,
praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. The Lord was so good to me. He brought Emily back.
Ooh, Really Real. Shout out to my nigga Really Real. Really Real said she can say she was in witness protection. She damn so can.
You got her alibi already and everything.
She damn so can say that. That's a fact. I was in witness protection.
Yeah, I was in witness motherfucking protection, bro. Like, damn.
I'm
I want to hear that.
I can't use that.
He need to go viral by saying what he actually did. We want to know, homie. You got to go viral. You got to say how you handled this situation. We definitely want to know what the fuck is going on. But man, we appreciate y'all, man, for hanging out with us, man. Almost at the 3-hour mark. You know, we about to cut it short or cut it long, whatever you want to call it, man. Listen to me and my brother, man, talk shit. Y'all know how we go. Follow us on all platforms, man. Deadbolt ATL. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Trav, any parting words for the people, man, before they get out of here tonight?
And man, I appreciate everybody for coming out and joining us, man. That's really all I gotta say. You know, my shit be about the same, real simple.
Same.
I fuck with y'all just like y'all fuck with me. You feel me?
I make sure y'all tune us in next week, man. And you know, we're gonna have some more crazy shit to talk about, man. Deadbolt ATL, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez. It's your boy Trav. Deadbolt. Gone.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice
Shit,
what
I thought I had moved that,
for
man.
what you will become.
Storm.